Action.
Alright, hello everyone. I know you've been waiting 5 minutes, but I blame these guys. There's more of them this week, so
Come on.
getting them is like herding cats, honestly. The worst. But anyway,
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
No idea what he's talking
so
about. He
we're
lies.
back after our New Year holiday breaky thing, thankfully. And we've got a lot of people who you've probably all seen before, at least on one or two of our sessions. So we'll start from the bottom, I think. Pixel Dragon, hello.
What up?
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Bit drained, but I'm good.
Good, awesome. We also have Vesha, our Chronozophoria. How are you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. And we also have Hanky playing Aaron.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Shipwreck Billy.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good again. I'm good again. Yep. We also have Hyoka playing Tharnus the Paladin. Hello.
Hello.
And
Hi.
we have Song being played by Blue Weasel. Hello.
Hello.
Our bard, as you can tell.
That was very bardy there.
Yep,
Can we
very
have another?
We'll need to get one song out of you tonight, I think. That'll just have to happen.
I'll try my best.
So, there have been some happenings recently in Mortheim with a new guild leader, with Vesha Ateno, being voted in just after
Woo, democracy!
after a very eventful election.
Democracy.
Yep. So, Vesha, you have upgraded a couple of things around. Do you want to tell everybody what you've been up to?
So, during the time where our last band of adventurers went off and did their little side questing, Vaisha has since upgraded the Adventurers Guild to make it a lot more homely. Everyone now has their own room who is a member of the Adventurers Guild, as well as making a couple of investments.
And there's also the gambling hall, right?
Yep, which is the investment.
Awesome.
Might
So,
be making money!
so yeah, the guild has been making some money, making some improvements. Everyone has things have kind of settled down after the killing of your previous guild leader and the elections going on and all that sort of stuff. And yes, quite glad that is the same song. It is. So yeah,
That guy deserved that food poisoning.
I did. That was funny. I totally dropped him in that one there, but hey ho.
Hey, you
So-
turned into a sheep.
I did turn into a sheep.
Can
I
we
forgot
just
to put in the
gamble?
characters as well. But
Magical.
yeah. So everyone is in the guild hall. You know, you've all been relaxing for the last few days and stuff and doing some small jobs and things. But there's been nothing going on that you would call out of the ordinary. So I think you've all met before. I think. Although some of you might not have met
Yes.
Aaron.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've not met. I've not met Aaron.
Yeah.
You mean Shipwreck Billy?
Him.
Or Shipwreck Billy. Who did that? Stop it. So yeah, but you've met them over the last few days and stuff. You all know each other now. You've all kind of claimed your rooms in the guild, and you've all got somewhere to
Shipwreck
kind of sleep
Billy's
at
not
night
a
and
member of
stuff.
the guild.
That's fine.
Told.
I can meditate. I don't need a room.
Yep.
No, in fairness, he never actually came in to ask to join. He just sort of tagged along, as well as he assaulted the guild leader.
But that has been forgiven now, right?
No, maybe if there was an
Shipwreck Billy.
apology or something there, maybe, but there's been nothing.
Yeah, the sheep was awesome. Quack.
Sorry.
There we go. Apology. Yay! Everyone's happy. So this happened a couple days ago. Everything's fine now. It's great. So yeah, Vesha, there's not really much on the board at the moment, guild-wise. But everyone's been assigned their rooms, all that sort of stuff. They're all in the guild hall just now. It's kind of late evening. Everyone's
How's Joseph been with the phylactery?
sorry.
Because the last time I saw the wizard Joseph, I gave him the phylactery.
Oh, his name's Joseph. I thought it was Kevin. Oh well, it's Joseph. Yeah, Joseph.
What kind of wizardy name is that?
Well, he's not very
Oh,
wizardy. It's fine.
is-
Some call me Tim.
Also known as Jim.
But yeah, it's he's went away and researched it and told you everything you need to know about it, which I'll let you know later because I haven't written it down.
I don't know if it's destroyed or not.
Yeah, he destroyed it afterwards because he knows what a phylactery is. That's fine. So the phylactery is no more, which means the light will not come
Lesser
back.
Lich isn't coming back.
Yes, you don't need to worry about that anymore, which is good. So late evening, everyone's in the guild hall. People are there's like quite a few new faces and things because since it's been kind of upgraded, the kind of reputation of the guild has gone up since they've opened the gambling hall in a more reputable manner than the previous ones. Stuff like that. So there's been quite a lot of new people about, and you've noticed the guild hall being a bit busier. So everyone's kind of making their way up towards bed and stuff like that at this point. What are you guys wanting to do?
Wait,
I'd like to suggest Shipwreck Billy take a seat.
I can't. What's the button? I forget.
Hold alt.
Hold alt and move it, and you can fine tune the movement.
Hey, shit, Billy, take a seat. I can't. I don't know what was the button.
Good start. Solid start.
And yeah, Tim and the Wizard. I should have called him Tim. That'd be so much better. Anyway.
Tim Wizard.
Yep. So yeah, you guys have one of your upgrades, I'm assuming, Vaisha, is to have your own Lord of Ale in the actual Adventure Guild rather than across the road. So you can all help yourselves with that.
Oh, can we play ale pong?
The tables would be pretty good for that, to be fair. They would be.
Just do that. We should
Yep.
totally do.
So yeah, you guys spend the evening playing ale pong. Get pretty tipsy, go up to bed.
We have those stereotypical red and white cups that every.
Oh no, they're
Frat
not. They're
house
not
used to
red
have.
cups. No. What's the colours for
Fun
the?
fact, did you know the guy who invented the red solo cup actually died quite recently?
Oh really?
Okay, they are red. Then that's fine. We'll do it in homage. But yeah, you guys well away. A few people crowding around, watching you play. Actually, why don't whoever's playing make a dexterity check? We'll see how drunk you get.
Tell you what, I'm in. Let's do it. How does one? There we go. Dexterity.
Oh, wow.
You did a save,
Save.
but yeah.
Do you want me to roll it just to check?
Yeah, just roll a normal check, and we'll do
Alright.
Okay.
Aw.
So Goran beats Aaron.
Oh shit! That's a dexterity save. All right. Oh well.
-2 dex. That's amazing.
Isn't getting drunk a constitution save?
Well, no. What I was thinking was dex is how well you throw the ball into the cups.
Ah.
So
Yeah,
the,
see?
the better you are at doing it, the less drunk you get.
I thought the worse you are, the
So whoever wins,
Roll
so
natural dexterity.
Is it really
Goran
normal?
beats Aaron. So Aaron's pretty drunk, but Goran's a bit tipsy because he didn't do that great. And then Vaisha, you're like amazingly drunk. You managed to get your own cups a couple times. Wasn't great.
Pretty embarrassing, Vaisha.
Arnis, you had a couple, but you're all right. You're all right. So yeah, after all that's finished, Vaisha has to get taken up to bed and put in bed because she's not doing great.
I'll take him up to bed.
So yeah, after that, you guys all decide to head to your quarters and sleep it off. So can each of you make a perception check? Vaisha, you'll be at disadvantage for being very drunk.
Perception check, you say?
Sure. I think that's right.
Con saves in the morning
Vaisha.
after. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 17 for Song. Okay. Goran got 11. Darnus and Vaisha are still waiting for you. Chrono, could you change yours to your character name just so I don't mix it up again? Ernest.
What am I rolling? Oh, perception check. The irony is unparalleled.
You get automatically get a crit fail.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are you
Thank you.
actually playing?
I'm going to
AO
assume that I don't have my
politics? We
shield
didn't
on me
have
to,
Okay.
to get my perception bonus.
You're sleeping with your shield.
Oh, you guys are terrible at perceiving things.
Yeah.
It's 'cause
So,
you're drunk.
song. About 3 a.m.
Wow.
You hear a muffled scream coming
Would
from
it
down
not
the hall.
3 a.m.? You know, would it not be like when the moon is, twixt the trees?
No, you wake up
All right.
hearing a muffled scream coming from down the hall. Everything's dark because all the lights are out.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm assuming this is like a muffled, like pain scream. It's not like one of those kind of like someone's having their way with Vaisha kind of screams.
No, it sounds more like pain, but it's definitely muffled that you can't quite make it out. So you're not entirely sure.
All right. I guess I'll get up.
I suppose.
I'll reluctantly get out of bed
Okay.
and
Stumble through the hallway.
it's pretty much, yeah, kind of like groggily push the door open and be like, what the fuck is going on? Who's woken me up? I was having a lovely dream.
You bastards.
So
Just
as you
kinda
go out,
wobble down the hallway trying to identify the source of.
yeah, as you kind of open your door and come out and start saying stuff, you hear a crash.
hear a
And then,
crash.
yeah, it's from down the hall on your right. There's a door. It's pretty much next door to you. You see a door, which has one of the other rooms. You hear a crash, and then you hear silence.
Okay. I'd like to wander up to the door and kind of just creep my head around just slightly, as if I'm kind of trying to see what's going on.
Have you got dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
Okay, that's
Ah.
fine. How long for? Like 60 feet or something, isn't it?
I think so. Let
Yeah,
me just have
okay.
a quick check. I had 60 feet dark vision.
Yeah, cool. All right, so you peek your head around the door, and you see a body lying in the floor. There's quite a bit of blood around it, and you see the window at the end bashed open.
And the perpetrator's away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! There's been a death.
Dun.
Moment.
What do you do?
I feel like I should go and rouse Vaisha, to be honest.
Okay.
So I'd go tearing off to whichever room hers is, and just
Yeah.
kind of.
She's upstairs, so you head upstairs, try and waken her up. Vesha, judging by a constitution save, you're very hungover.
It's alright. I would like to hammer on the door with my fist. Vaisha! Vaisha!
Yeah, so
I'm
Vesha
doing an
wakes up from that,
importance!
but yeah, you're very hungover, so
Vaisha is just gonna open the door, visibly annoyed but already in clothes and armor.
What?
you wear leather
Is
armor,
she
right?
Sleeping though.
I
Sure.
do
Yeah.
wear leather armor.
Okay, that's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think she just got put to bed in her armor because that makes most sense.
Nobody can't undress somebody out of armor. That's just a hassle. Like, if you factor drunk and babbling on top of that, you just want them in bed as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Nobody,
that's very
nobody wants
true.
to have to deal
Very
with that.
true.
That and the possible threat of vomit. That's just the worst.
What? Who died?
I don't know. I don't know everyone here. There's just some kind of mangled, bloody body in one of the rooms.
Wait, what?
Come and take a look. Come and have a look. I'll show you.
I was
I'd like
trying to be
kind of
sarcastic. Oh, fucking hell.
pass off down the corridor.
Yep. So you guys, you head downstairs back to the room. Everything's just as you left it.
Vaisha also has dark vision.
Okay, so you still don't need to put any lights on. That's fine.
I haven't even noticed. It's like it just,
Yep. So yeah, the body's in the middle of the floor. The blood pool is a little larger than it was previously.
Can I check them over to see what kind of wounds they received?
You can do, yeah. If you do a perception check for me at disadvantage, since you're hungover as hell.
That makes no sense, but okay.
You're still bleary-eyed. You ain't seen stuff very well. 9. Okay. There's a big gash in their stomach, and you recognize them as Hildo, who is a male halfling warlock that had recently joined.
Hildo is the best name.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Randomly generated.
That's a
Do
lie.
I know him to have joined with anybody else?
Sorry?
Me?
Do I know him to have joined with anyone else? Like, did he join by himself, or was he with a group of friends, or...
He joined by himself. He kind of
Aw.
wandered up a week ago, or a week or so ago, interested. Has only been on a couple of small jobs himself, like getting rid of rats from basements, that kind of stuff. Nothing big.
Good to see he's been using his warlock ways to,
Yeah.
for good use.
Yeah, he wasn't the best warlock in the world, but
Seen by his untimely death.
Song, do
Yes?
you mind getting me Tharnus, please?
Oh, sure. I'd like to go out in the corridor. Tharnus! Tharnus!
Tharnus, roll perception, please, if you wake up from the shouting.
Wait a minute. With all this shouting, surely we should all roll perception.
Well, you can all roll perception, yeah. So, Tharnus, you're already up before he even shouts. I don't know how you managed it, but you are. You're also already in your armor. I don't know how you did that either. Aaron, you hear it too.
Tharnus just comes back from a pee break.
I don't sleep.
Yeah, everyone's up. Everyone's awake. You also see another couple people kind of sticking their head around the doors of various rooms.
Go back to sleep. This is not for you. I'm looking for Tharnus.
You see them grumble and head back in, closing the doors.
Right.
So it's me. So I'll alertly out my room and try and tell the other people who are currently sleeping to go back to sleep. I'll quietly move over to Bard Wizzle and ask him what the commotion is.
Hard weasel.
We appear to have a dead Hildo on our hands.
Who the fuck is Hildo?
As long as got night vision.
I don't have night vision, no.
All right. Well, I'm just gesturing in the dark.
Yeah, but I'm
like-
assuming you would have a torch with you if you were going to the toilet previously.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
I hold the torch into the room. It kind of illuminates the room, I hope.
Yep. Yeah, you see the
Do
body
you
as
not
well.
see this kind of grotty, blood-sodden halfling?
You said the window was open because he left that through the window.
Yeah, it
yes?
looked like it's been bashed open. Some of the glass is smashed. There's a couple of shards on the ground.
On the
I'll
inside. Ooh.
astutely point that out and ask and say that we should probably ask if anybody's seen anything from outside. Really broken glass to create some sound. Maybe somebody saw something.
Maybe we should just look out the window.
There's only
We
one
could-
thing that I found curious is nobody actually checked if he's still alive or not in all this time.
Somebody told me he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got here. I don't
I
Song,
know.
was
Song
told he
just
was
told me
dead.
that he was dead, so...
Look, he's clearly dead. Look at him.
All I said was there was a
Let's go
body,
check
but
his
it's
pulse.
cool.
That's
He's
what
definitely
I
dead
mean.
now.
If he's not dead, he's a halfling.
If he
I mean,
wasn't
he
dead
probably
before-
wishes he was dead anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
If he wasn't dead
I rolled
before, he's
medicine.
definitely dead now,
Let
so it's cool.
let the poor creature out of his misery.
Right, can you say that again, please, Shadow?
Yeah, if he wasn't dead before, he's definitely dead now, so don't worry about it. But
Oh,
Now, Baisha is going to be checking around the room, looking for anything. He's pretty much trying to get anything to track the guy.
okay, if you roll
Nice.
perception again, just for...
Wouldn't that be a survival? Tracking?
If you're checking the room, perception. If you were trying to follow tracks, then survival.
Trying to follow tracks.
Okay. Yeah, if you see if you can find any tracks or anything. Okay. You do see there are some footprints just under the window. They're very you can barely see them, but they're there. You can see where they've kind of crunched through a couple of bits of glass and then bashed the window and jumped out.
Small creature, medium creature, large.
It's 2 feet. Kind of medium.
Hang on, they crunched the glass and then bashed the window. What the heck is going on?
Well,
They did it in reverse. Took a pane of glass out.
Dealing with
first.
some kind of time-traveling creature.
Can I use my medicine to check the cause of death on this warlock?
yes.
Roll it.
You know there is a wound on his chest, but you're not entirely sure what did it.
If it's a
Looks like a
gash,
physic-
he's probably been stabbed.
I'm going to assume it's a physical altercation rather than a spell altercation. So
Would I be able to make a check to determine if he has any money on him or anything like that?
You're not robbing him.
Would I be able
Can
to
I
do
make
a
a sleight of
hand?
Yes, you can make a sleight of hand. Okay. Yeah. So what are you guys? Your guys' path to perception is an 18. So if you're not actively looking, he definitely gets the stuff off him, which is not very much. You find his pet rat Mimi in his pocket.
I want to look after the rat.
It's not as if your other ones died or anything.
So yeah, it's a small grey rat. It looks kind of distressed.
Hang on, let me just add this to inventory.
Yeah, it was kind of
stressed grey rat.
it was stuck underneath because the way that Hildo fell, he fell on top of the pocket that had Mimi in it.
Oh.
So Mimi was trapped.
Mimi, is it?
Mimi, Mimay.
Mimi. Got ya.
Yep.
Such a better name than Hildo.
They're random name generators, right?
Yep.
Was his last name
Yeah.
Baggins by any chance?
Sorry.
Was his last name Baggins by any chance?
Hildo Baggins.
No, it was Daggins. I don't know what you're talking about.
Gibbons.
Gibbons. Hildo Gibbons.
Well, none of you knew his last name. It's fine. But other than that, you just find a few silver pieces and 1 gold piece. 5 silver and 1 gold.
Alright, I would like to turn the money over to Vaisha because I'm too distracted with the rat.
Okay. He also has leather armor, which is pretty wrecked now, honestly. And you find a hand axe nearby as well, but it doesn't look like it's been touched.
does he have any other warlocky possessions within his room that he's been staying in?
Nothing you can see. Most of the time they don't really have much in the way of... Actually, no, you don't know that. Unless you know a warlock, you don't know that.
I don't know a warlock.
Can I look around the room to see if he has like a safe or something where he could be like hiding something?
Yeah, you can. If you do a perception, it'll let you know if there's any hidden things around.
Oh.
You believe that he has no possessions. There's not even a bed.
I probably don't even see him. I'm just like looking at the door still. Right.
Does Hilbo have any next of kin?
Not that you're aware of.
You should know this is the Guildmaster, really. Who is his emergency contact?
Which is why I'm asking the DM.
He didn't really give you much of his backstory. Joined.
That's going into the guild pile then.
It's a bit shady. Who vetted this guy? Certainly somebody went, we're going to need to know a bit more about you.
Well, to be fair, how much does Vaisha actually know about all of you?
She
It's
knows
a
I've got
good
a rat.
He knows I can kill shit. We didn't know this guy could do nothing. It's like randoms lodge at our Adventures Guild.
I mean, you did let Gnome Delph stay here for a while, so.
That's
Exactly. And look what
Exactly,
happened there.
this is Gnome Delph's old room.
Alright,
So it's
the
cursed.
smell.
Explains a lot.
Maybe the hit was meant for Gnome Delph and it was just a mistaken identity.
So this is why the room's full of grease.
Yeah, you find a few remnants of grease hiding around.
The grease just came alive and killed him. It wants its revenge.
Okay, so where are you at the moment, guys? What are you thinking?
Well, me, Song, and Zavesha are currently in the room.
Yep.
I don't think anyone else is with us, are they?
Yeah.
I
Aaron
think I
was looking at the
gonna
door.
Go in the room, but
Oh.
I'm just
Yep.
looking at the door.
I'm trying to figure out my current surroundings and why I'm awake.
And what the fuck happened last night?
What the fuck? Where am I? Why am I here? And what did I do? After
Are
that,
there-
though, I make my way back down to where the noise come from.
Are there any other people within the guild, like in terms of the particular level that we're staying on?
Yeah, there was 2 or 3 more people that opened their doors that you kind of sent back into your room, at the rooms before going in here.
Okay.
They're probably asleep by now.
Okay.
Why did we ask to send them back? Couldn't they help?
What were they gonna do?
I don't know, but they're also part of the Adventurers Guild. Like, they could
It's
help.
true. We should probably ask them if they know anything about this guy.
Tharnus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go around the rest of the guild, make sure who's acquainted with this person. We find out who his friends are, who knows him. Song?
Nobody knows him.
Song, you go to the bar and make sure whether or not the barman's seen any suspicious activity recently.
Yep, go to the bar, heard your boss.
Shipwreck Billy.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Shipwreck Billy. I want you to stand outside the door, make sure no one comes in and out.
Alright.
Goran, you're coming with me.
Rightio. Yes, boss. Where are we going, boss?
No one can speak to animals, can they? Just before I leave.
Hi.
All right. Do you want to ask this little distressed grey rat
Can't go, Goran. You know,
if it saw anything?
Sorry, what? I can't talk to animals.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't.
wait,
No?
hang on. Let me have a look.
I
You're a
can't speak to
barbarian, aren't you?
animals.
I don't think you can.
I can.
Ranger can.
Primeval awareness.
I can't remember because it's been so long since I played.
I thought it was your race. Something I could be wrong. I could be just making this up.
I think it's dragons I can talk to.
Oh, that's not good.
Of all the things you could talk, you can't speak. You can speak to a dragon, but you can't speak to a rat.
I,
How does that work?
Stick tiny little wings on it.
I know I do have a skill that lets me have the innate ability to communicate with all beasts.
Okay. Is that just feelings? Is it? I think it's something like that, isn't it?
Primeval awareness. I just
Get,
my
like,
mastery of
basic
ranger
things
lore
across.
allows me to establish a powerful link to beasts.
Yeah.
And lets me
Is a
communicate.
rat a beast?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What would it be?
Do we?
she's a fearsome little rat.
Has
You
she
have
bitten
the
you
innate
yet?
ability to communicate with beasts, and they recognize me as a kindred spirit through sounds and gestures. You can communicate simple ideas to a beast as an action, and I
Okay.
can read its mood and intent.
Right.
I can also learn its emotional state, whether it's affected by magic of any sort, its short-term needs, and actions I can take, if any, not for it not to attack.
Right. Okay.
Uh,
So what you get from the rat is that it's very distressed, and it needs to go have a lie down.
that's okay. I'll take
Put it
it to
in
the
your
bar with
pocket.
me.
I'm gonna ask, what did it hear, if anything, before this happened?
So best way for this.
Draw with its tail in the dust.
So what you get from the rat, like it makes a few wee waving gestures, that sort of thing that you can somehow understand, is that there was some kind of fight with another person before Hildo died.
That's pretty good for a rat.
Yep.
To the bar, rat.
I give,
Let's drown out
before
our
you go, I give the rat some cheese.
Cheese,
Do you have cheese on you?
Not anymore.
Take it from the cellar. I'm sure there'll be plenty in the guild.
There's a load of food and stuff for people killed, so there will be some cheese among that.
Plus, I have rations.
That's also true. Up.
But no, that was the most situational use of that skill I have ever found. In
So-
the years I've been doing D&D, I've never been able to use that skill before.
Right, so after all that, you guys watch Vesha making some weird hand actions and stuff to a rat. The rat makes some weird hand actions back, and then you somehow know that there was an attack of some description, and then you all go off on your different ways.
Right.
Glacia's
Where do
going
you
to the outside on the where the window would be.
Okay.
On the ground floor.
I guess I'm just chilling by the door.
I'll wait for
I'll go
Glacier
ahead
to
and
move
speak to the
before
rest of those people on the floor.
I'm off to the bar
All right, so
to see if it's open at 3 a.m.
we'll start with Tharnus.
Cool.
So you're gonna go
I'll
knock
just
on
approach
doors.
the first door.
Okay. So a male elf opens the door. His name is Derosair. He looks kind of bleary eyed and a bit confused. Says,
Um,
"What can I do for you, Tharnus?"
I'm very sorry to wake you up at this hour, but there's been an altercation that has involved in the timely demise of Hildo the Warlock. Do you know this man?
We met in passing, but I wouldn't say I knew him.
When you
the
met in
last time,
passing, was this in the Adventures Guild?
yeah, it was just having dinner one night. We changed names, said hello, talked about the jobs we'd done that week, that kind of thing.
Did he give you any of his background information, where he was from?
He said it'd been a long journey, but he didn't actually say which way he'd come from.
Did he seem distressed at all?
No, he seemed quite happy, honestly. He was just sitting with his rat, giving her wee bits of food, chatting away.
Did he mention of any other acquaintances or friends that he had in this particular town?
He mentioned a couple of people he'd done jobs for, but that was just one of the merchants in the centre, and they were trying to get rid of some rats or something like that. But that was about it.
Okay. If you hear of anything else, can you let us know, or the guild leader?
Sure.
I'm sorry for disturbing you. I'll let you go back to bed now.
Yeah, he kind of waves you off and goes back in, shaking his head. Disbelievingly rather than disapprovingly.
Yeah, I'll approach the second door.
Okay. Second one has a female dwarf named Throdu.
What's behind door number 2?
A brand new car.
So yeah, she opens the door wearing she's still wearing her clothes. She must have woken up previously and put some clothes on. They're rather well made, fine clothing. And she's a bit blurry eyed as well, but you can see that she's a bit more awake, having kept the door slightly open as you were coming over.
I'll approach with the same polite manner as I did with the previous gentleman.
Sure.
Ask her the same question.
Yeah, she says, no, I've seen him, I think. That's the halfling guy, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I've seen him, but I haven't actually spoken to him. He did have that rat with him over the last week, but
He seems pretty inseparable from this rat.
yeah, he just kind of appeared with it a week ago.
He was doing that job.
Maybe.
Did he mention of any acquaintances or anyone else he knew?
Not to me, anyway.
Okay. I will again politely excuse myself and say thank you for her time.
Okay.
And then approach the final door.
Final door. Oh.
You said there's 3 doors. You said
Yeah, I
there's
did.
3 doors.
I forgot that, but that's fine.
What's behind door number 3?
So, door number 3 has a male dragonborn called Saguga.
How does he answer the door?
He's very wary.
I am Seguga.
Saguga! Yeah, he's got leather armor on, and you can see him. He's got his hand.
Sleeping in the armor here. Like, is that a common thing?
Well, he must have
Just
put it
sleep in
on
your
because
armor?
he's got his hand on his sword at his side as he opens the door.
There'll be no
But,
need for that.
His eyes soften as you open the door, and he kind of lets go of his sword and greets you.
Why was he so
Um,
suspicious?
Again. I'll explain the need for me waking him up at this time and ask if he knows anything of this warlock.
Wait, Hildo's dead?
You know him?
Yeah, we're going to do a job together tomorrow.
Which job was this?
It was some noble out in a Sullivan was needing rid of some things that were killing the crops or something. We were going to head out tomorrow and see what it actually was that was killing them.
Any particular reason you guys decided to team up on this one? Have you worked together before?
No, he came up to me and asked me if I wanted to go and do this because he thought he might need some help with it because it's over like the fields. There's a load of fields out there, so need an extra set of eyes to see if he can find what they're looking for.
And did he explain if he had any other acquaintances in this particular town?
No, not really. Just his rat. That was about it. He was always with the rat, but he didn't really talk to many other people other than at meals and stuff.
He seems a bit of a loner.
Yeah, yeah. I was quite surprised when he came and asked me to do a job with him, honestly.
Do you know anything about where he's from?
No, he said, I think he said south. I might be wrong, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, like this is a great distress. If you could let us know if you know anything else or if you hear of anything. Are you still planning on going out to do that thing tomorrow?
Oh, no. He had the details, so I'm going to have to leave it for just now, and I don't think anyone should leave right now if there's been a murder in the guild.
I quite agree. I think you should stay safe. But
Yeah.
let us know if you hear of anything.
I will do.
Okay. Night night.
Night. Closes the door. Right, so
Cool.
after this, the camera heads out the window down, and you see Vaisha looking up towards the window. You see, are you wanting to check around there, see what you see?
Yep.
Okay. You do a perception.
So we're both there anyway, aren't we? So should we both roll it?
Wow.
You're looking at the other building on the other side of the road, looking up the
Go
window,
on.
and you're like, that doesn't look very smashed.
Don't worry, Misha, I've got you covered. Perception check. Here we go. Ah, it's just as bad.
So Vaisha says,
job.
"Oh, this window doesn't look very smashed," and you look up and go, "No, it doesn't look smashed. That's weird."
But no. Going off the survival check from tracking last time, she gotta look where the thing was on the floor at the very least and see whether if any more tracks lead somewhere else.
Okay, so yeah, if you go off of that survival, which was 17, okay. So there's more glass on the ground, which there's like a lot more than there was inside.
Which makes sense.
A couple of bits of splintered wood, and you can't really make out much in the way of tracks otherwise.
If I roll survival and see if there is tracks further down.
Yeah, you can go further down. Yeah, which way you want to go?
We'll head north.
Okay.
Ooh. Survival. Oh, that's rubbish.
You do not see anything northwards.
Such bad roll.
I'll do a survival check too.
Okay. Yeah, you can't see anything around. You see
This
the glass,
is not my night.
but that's about it. You can't tell if anyone fled in any particular direction.
Okay, can I question Vaisha a minute? I just want to get some, because I wasn't exactly there for the whole ordeal that they found him in the first place. So I just want to know what happened and if there was anything in the room that might be able to identify them.
From what we know, the rat didn't give any indication we knew there's another perpetrator in there. I'm assuming, stabbed Hilbo. Broke out the window, and as you can see on the floor,
They're just glass. So there was no weapons around, there was nothing...
the
No,
only
how
weapon
big was-
around was Hilbo's own hand axe.
Okay, so what about the wound? How big was the wound? Was it the hand axe that killed him, or was it definitely...
The hand axe didn't look used.
Okay. Maybe we should get the hand axe checked to see if there are any other possible leads on it. I don't know, fabrics.
Was he killed with his own hand axe?
Was he killed with it and they cleaned it and then just... Anything's possible.
True.
Any,
We
any,
should also
any
check.
remnants?
We should also check what kind of job he was on, just in case
Yeah.
they went and tried to off him.
I think that's a good call. Let's do that.
Okay.
Quick.
So, Song, you walk past them towards the bar and notice that the doors are locked tight. Nobody's home.
Yes.
Since it's 3:30 in the morning.
It's frustrating. Can I bang on the door?
You can bang on the door. You wait a couple minutes and nobody answers.
Oh, curses. Well, now what, rat? What are we gonna do?
You hear a little squeak. And Mimi looks
bang,
up at you and Doesn't do very much.
Actually,
Pet her and tuck her back into my pocket. And turn around, come back to the guild. Actually, is the gambling house open at this hour?
It's just so spot of gambling.
Gambling house is
Right,
open at
gambling.
all hours.
Right? To the gambling house!
So song disappears for the rest of the night.
I'm going to check the stable.
Okay.
I'll follow Vaish just
Loads of
just
grief here.
because.
Because in case he came in, ran out, grabbed a horse and left.
Okay.
There are only two.
You roll perception.
He failed.
Don't worry, I'll get you in a minute.
21.
Okay, so as far as you know, none of the horses are missing. All the horses that were here earlier in the night are still here. You can't see any sort of scuffles or anything like that would suggest someone's been through. Although one of the horses, the one closest to the guild, seems a bit agitated.
I'm gonna go up and go. Do I know if it's a boy or a girl?
It's a boy horse.
Calm down there, boy. Okay. What's going on? What's got you so upset?
So horse kind of, I don't know, simple idea. How simple is a simple idea? That is the question.
Well, horses are fairly intelligent animals.
Yeah, so you get across that the horse heard a loud noise, probably the window smashing, you assume, from your perception check, and has become quite agitated because of it.
Did you see anyone from that area?
Kind of get the idea that there was something, but the horse doesn't know who or what it was.
Do you see which way the something went?
It kind of whinnies and points its nose west.
I never thought in my D&D life that I'd go back to fall back on a horse.
Not just once, but twice you've used your animal stuff now.
What did you do tonight? Oh, I roleplayed Dr. Doolittle.
So what? So we did. Well, Vaish has deduced that they went west.
Vaish is also going to give the horse some extra hay as a thank you.
The horse isn't very hungry just now, but keeps it for later.
So if they went west, have we got anything that can track like a wolf or a dog?
You've got a rat and a horse.
That's useful.
I have good stuff.
Annoyingly, survival is one of my best skills.
So you can try survival again now you've got more of an idea of which direction they went.
Let's risk it.
Okay. So you head, it's a bit further westward, you don't see anything for a bit, but as you head that way, you see some small tracks in the mud off the path, just as it heads out of the city. It looks like there's like an animal with 4 legs, like a paws almost, heading that direction.
Do you mean a dog?
No. Oh, I mean a beast, which is medium sized with paws.
Okay.
If only we had a word for such a thing.
Druid? Right, let's go back to the guild, gather the rest of the group up.
Okay.
Everyone, gather around.
Let's do this with some tact, though. We don't want to be awaking everyone and causing a ruckus.
So everyone gathers at the door where Hildo is, since Aaron's still guarding it.
Good job.
Thank you.
Everyone, I'm just going to move a bit.
Aaron, you haven't seen anything. There's been a couple of doors opening and closing as people look around to see if anything else is going on, but you haven't seen anyone out in the corridors that shouldn't be.
All right.
I figured the Dragonborn would look intimidating enough so no one would fuck with him.
Well, it worked.
Right. We found some tracks. They've headed west out the city.
Okay, so the best plan is we head west. Surely he's got to have cut himself jumping out of the window, which we didn't check.
There was like a suggested one.
Whoa, hang on. What was that?
We were hearing a flatmate in the background. It's all good.
Oh, right. I was like, oh dear. Right. Anyway.
So yeah, as you guys are talking, the sun is starting to come up. You're starting to see the dawn light coming through the windows. So you've got a few things you can do. You can check the body further, see if you can figure out what it was that killed Hildo.
Yes.
You can follow up with the job that he was going to be doing the next day. You can follow up with the paw prints that are to the west. Or you can wait till the morning to talk to any remaining Adventurers Guild members who perhaps weren't sleeping here tonight.
Can I go and talk to the guy who was going to go on the thing with Hildo?
Yeah, Saduga, yeah. Okay.
Go for it.
Saduga.
I just want to like, so what was his job that you're doing? Like, what was it about?
Yeah, so from what he knows, there's a noble out west in Sullivan, which is the main farming town, which provides pretty much all the food for Mortheim. And they were going to investigate all the crops being destroyed by something or someone. They were tasked to go and find out what it was and either capture or kill it.
Now, when Hilda was talking about this, did he seem worried at all about it, or was it just like another mission to him?
So Satuga kind of looks to the side and thinks for a minute, then says, well, this is the first job he's ever asked for help with. Not that he's been here long, but he has done a few jobs himself. He didn't seem worried when I was speaking to him, but
Right.
I hadn't spoken to him much, so I probably wouldn't pick up on if he was any different from usual.
Right. Can I make an insight check?
Yes. I'm surprised this is the first one, honestly. Okay, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Okay. I just go back to everybody and just tell them what he told me.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's the possibility that the animal we found and what they were going to do whatever may be linked.
The same. What about if they're the same thing? What about if on this farm there's some wizard controlling said animal, or this animal is partly feral?
Or it's a droid.
Yeah, there's that.
So yeah, as you're talking, it's been a while now. Sun's up, and yeah, you see, the doors open and a man walks in. You recognize him, Beisha, as Itcha, who is a ranger like yourself. He has a longbow on his back and a scimitar at his waist as well. He comes in, whistling.
Itcha, can you come here? Can we have a word for a moment, please?
Sure, yeah. He walks over, looking a bit confused as to why there's so many people up at this time.
Are you familiar with Hilbo at all?
No.
Insight?
Sure.
What's my insight?
Oh dear.
Natural 20!
As far as you can tell, telling the truth.
I know it was a wasted roll. But damn, it was a good one. Well, one of our members was promptly assassinated during the middle of the night.
Assassinated. Not just plain old murder, assassinated.
Yeah. Do we know that this wasn't just like some guy off the street who just wanted money or something?
Well, for all we know, it falls under the guidelines of assassination.
Wow.
But I was wondering whether or not you could help give a bit of an indication to the tracks and what may have gone on.
Sure, of course. Whatever you need.
I lead him into the room.
Okay. He looks down, gives a little gasp for a second before kneeling down beside Hildo. You see him kind of cock his head to the side and say, "Oh, maybe I did see this guy around. Never knew his name, mind you." And then you see him, he kind of takes a look, has a little closer look at the wound, stands up and says, looks like some kind of beast, I would guess, but surely a beast wouldn't get all the way up here, right?
I think that's where you'd be wrong.
Apparently so.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can I go back out to the window
Mhm.
and do another check at the wall to see if whatever this beast was climbed the wall, if it left any marks, say chipped brickwork?
They should also lean out the window slightly so you can make sure it's the right window.
I'll make sure it's the right window this time. So,
Okay.
right, survival check, yes, or perception check?
Do a perception for me.
Cup of chow.
Okay. You can't see any more than has already been seen. You see the glass, you see the splinters of wood on the floor. You can't really see anything on the wall that you aren't sure wasn't already there previously.
Wait, there's glass on the inside. From how glass usually works, there would only be some on the inside if they were breaking outside in.
But it kind of looked like the way the window frame looks is it looks like it's had a hell of a bash, like a couple of bashes to open properly. Like the window frame itself is cracked, which is where the splinters of wood have come from. So from your earlier perception, you can tell that what's probably happened is they hit it once, a bit of glass is smashed and dropped inside, but then they've hit it again and that's bashed it outwards, which has taken the rest of the glass outwards with it.
So if the window is going to go with it, it's going to twist in an angle, which is going to mean that glass falls both sides.
Yeah.
So it's been bashed in from the outside.
Can I check if there are any tracks leading into the room?
You can, yeah.
Would that be perception or survival for tracking?
We'll say perception because you're looking for things within the room rather than actually trying to track something.
23.
So, what you notice is some additional things from previously. You notice when you're looking around the room, you look around the whole thing and you see that, in fact, the door has some damage to around the lock. But you don't see any path leading in from the window. It just looks like the door has been almost jimmied open with something.
No way it came in a beast then.
Shapeshifter then, maybe.
Because if a beast wouldn't have the hand-eye coordination or the thumbs to try and jimmy the lock.
True. You also notice there's a couple of droplets of blood just on the wood around the door. Looks like they caught their finger or something in the door as they were trying to open it.
I'm still putting out their shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Can I don't think anyone's done this yet, so can I check Hildo's wound and just see if I can identify what did it?
Yes, you can, yeah.
A few of us have tried.
Tried and failed.
What check is it?
If you do... By now you know it's a beast, so if you do a nature check.
That's not going to end well for you, is it?
No.
-5.
Well, actually, would it be nature or
Oh dear.
survival for a
Yeah.
beast? I'm not sure.
I'd say
I'll-
either.
No, okay, it
Doesn't
doesn't
matter
matter.
for either.
Good fail.
You think a plant...
Guys, he's dead.
You think a
Dead
plant
Jim.
came in, a Venus flytrap came in and bit him, and then
Can I do
disappeared
another
out the window?
survival check?
Yes, you
Now
have more
it's daylight.
information, so you can, yeah. Okay, so, Beisha, you would have had advantage on this. Now you know it's a beast. This beast comes from more your neck of the woods. To you, it looks like the bite of a tiger.
Okay, this is concerning. This is really, really concerning. Because tigers aren't natural here. Basher is saying this aloud.
As Vaisha says that, I walk into the room and then just say shapeshifter. Think about it. There's no way that a lion or tiger or anything that big could get into a room by jimmying the lock. Ever.
So we either have a druidic figure, which may explain the mission he was going on, as the druid may have claimed that as natural land that may have been his.
Yep. Or they put a hit out on him.
Yeah.
They wanted him dead.
Yeah. They were druids and make pretty good assassins, so it would make sense if you're going to hire an assassin, hire a druid.
I think that's probably the case, but
As you guys see this, it just kind of makes a face and says, a shape changer.
Yeah.
Really?
one thing that can go from a beast or anything it decides back to its human form.
Maybe a guy with a
Yeah.
tiger? I don't know, maybe he let the tiger in and then disappeared?
But why would, if he let the tiger in, why would he could let the tiger out, so why jump through the window?
You would have
Makes no
heard
sense.
something if it was a tiger.
Well, maybe
surely.
the guy didn't jump out the window, maybe the tiger did.
You saying the guy's still in there?
It's this just gets.
Given what we have available, this makes the most logical sense that we can come up with the information we have.
Alright.
Why don't we head west? Because we know whatever it was, or whoever it was, headed west. See if we can, find some evidence of it.
Because I don't see any human footprints leading in. The ones that escaped, we can see there are animal tracks. The animals around the area said something, not someone.
Stop it.
Let's just take a minute, get inside Shadow's mind.
It's probably a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, somebody get the goddamn bard.
Oh, Weasel. Why don't you roll... What should we get you to roll?
Actually, let the bard keep going. He's giving me money.
Or he's
you're gonna
losing
give
all
back
your
to him.
money.
We'll do a lovely luck roll. So, Vaisha,
Yes.
how weighted towards the house is your gambling house?
Out of 100%, 60-40.
60-40, right. Okay, roll 1d100, Weasel. We'll see if you win or not. You do? How much money did you put down?
I'd have
All of
probably
it.
All of it. He did say all of his money. He does say gambling all his money
Okay,
in text chat.
so how much money do you have?
currently,
Buggle.
currently I've got
Bankrupted their own Adventures Guild.
530 gold.
You now have 1,060 gold. Well done.
All right, I'll come back.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Are we fighting?
No, I just clicked on one of the character people by accident. I've got all of them sitting across the top so I can remember who everybody is.
Right, where
That
did-
actually brings
I
me
see
to a
them on the
point.
way
Ika, where were you?
Just out at the gambling house?
Insight?
Sure.
Insight is also a code name for bullshit.
So you rolled 20. Okay. Yeah, you can tell he's not telling you the truth.
Okay, no, but
Uh-oh.
seriously, where were you?
Uh,
I roll
well,
persuasion.
Yeah, you can roll persuasion on that if you want, or
You need me to, well,
intimidation,
I don't
one or
think
the other.
No.
Baisha,
Do you want
if
me
you
to
were-
roll
Yeah,
persuasion?
you
I
can
have a high
roll
persuasion.
to. Well, you can give him advantage if you want, Tharnus.
well.
That works anyway. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Baisha, if you roll with advantage, either persuasion
Okay.
or intimidation. 23. Okay, so you see him he kind of shifts around and puts his hand behind his head and says, "Well, I've been seeing someone I probably shouldn't have.
Uh-oh.
What
Spit
have
it
you
out, man.
done?
Definitely not the wife of one of the nobles."
Uh-oh. Nope.
That's it. I'm
Is
noting
this
out
the
of
wife
it.
in question of the one Hilbo is going to work for?
Who's he going to work for?
We were told the name of the noble, weren't we?
No, but I'll say that you know it. His name is Esaf.
SF?
You're good at names,
maybe?
aren't you, Shadow?
I'm awesome at names.
He's using that random name generator.
Can we just call him Dave to make it easier for you?
No Daves.
Everyone
Daves are a
knows
swear
Dave.
word in Mortheim.
Dave. You're a right, Dave.
Yep. Exactly how it's used. You hear that all the time in the gambling house when somebody loses. People have been thrown out for saying Dave. Terrible.
Son of a Dave.
So yeah, he kind of shifts around and says, yeah, it might be, or yeah,
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's
Has she
bad.
got, aside from seeing her, the air quotes audible, has she put you up to anything else?
Dun,
No.
dun, dun.
Is that another insight?
Can if you wish.
Because
the-
just going, no.
Bear with.
Oh.
Apparently my people skills are better than being able to check things.
Apparently, yeah. It kind of looks at you, and then
I'm gonna get my bow prepared.
runs and jumps out the window. See you there.
Um,
You hear a crash, and you hear
do we have an opportunity to try and grab him before he runs out?
roll perception. We'll see if you can
Reflex.
figure out whether or not he's about to run or not. Or actually, insight
My
would work as
insight-
well.
Wouldn't my insight work for that?
Yeah, you need to roll another one because it was just figuring out where he's lying. But this is, if you do another one, we'll see if you can figure out he's about to run or not. Yeah. You know something's about to happen, but you're not sure what, so you don't quite have enough time to react before he disappears out the window.
Can I run after him?
Can I run after? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can I see him out the window and hunters mark him?
Do you want me to roll athletics or something? Or
Yes, actually, he can. What's athletics based on, actually?
strength?
Strength.
Bonk. Okay.
Well then. We're not catching that guy. He's gone.
Yep.
Can I?
Am I
Can I,
able
like,
to at least hunters
parkour?
mark him?
If you roll athletics as well, we'll see how quickly you can get to the window.
Can I do acrobatics to jump to the window?
If you really want, yes. You can do a frog jump over Tharnus, which is why he's so slow. Yep, so you jump over
I'm at
Tharnus
+4
to the window.
And hunter's mark. 'cause
And
I
hunter
just need
mark
to
him
see
out the
to
window.
get him.
As you look out the window, you see a tiger before you running down the street.
Towards us or away from us?
Away towards the centre of town, to the east.
Where am I in all this?
You
Like-
son of a
You're
Dave!
still down.
Jesus is a lie and get in the car.
I just look round at Vaisha and think, yep. Okay. I know what she's just seen.
As far as being caught red-handed goes.
Yeah. So yeah, about a couple minutes later, Song wanders up from the south, whistling, counting his money. Everyone else is in the street running east, going, "Where the
Yep.
Dave have you been?"
Son of a Dave.
Look at all this money! It's been a good day.
Shut up, Dave.
Yeah, no, I am tracking that thing, and I'm running as fast as I can.
Okay.
Yep. I'm running as well.
So who's not running? Who would I actually run into?
I'm running with them because screw hanging around.
I've just seen these guys all just tear back.
Yeah, you see them tearing past you as you come up from the south.
Alright, I guess I'll
Can you
I'll
just
join in.
Can I just retcon and go, Bard, come with us and start running?
Yes, that's fine.
I'll start running. Pockets jingling away.
Pretty heavy
You got
laden
bells
with all
that
my
jingle, jangle, jingle as you go riding on merrily on by.
Are you wearing a belt? Because that could be pretty embarrassing pretty quickly.
I'm in complete control of my trousers. Don't you worry.
How fast can a tiger run?
Faster than us.
That tiger
than I
runs pretty
imagine.
fast.
I have a horse. Is it faster than a horse?
Yes.
It depends how hungry the tiger is.
How fast is a horse? It's like 60, isn't it? Yeah.
I think
So,
60, yeah.
well, a horse is faster than a tiger, but you're going to have to put all the stuff on your horse and get your horse ready before you can go, which will take you like 10
Damn.
minutes.
Bareback, man. This is urgency.
Just leap onto the horse.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
running
can I just-
instantaneously, because I've only got an hour to be really, really good at where he is.
So, yeah, you tear through town following him, using your hunter's mark to keep up. He heads straight east, keeps going, and heads south out of town.
How far away is he?
You're pretty far. So you're on your horse, are you, Tharnus?
Yes, if that's okay.
Okay. So, Tharnus, you're trying to tear through town, but on your horse it's a bit more difficult. So you're a bit slower. But he gets about, I don't know, shall we say, half a mile south of town before you start to see him in the distance.
How close are you to your elf?
I'll just keep chasing down.
Keep chasing, yep. So, Fascia, your hunter's mark runs out. You can just about see Tharnus in the distance, but you cannot see Itcha at all.
Before it runs out, can I do a survival?
Oh, that was.
I get advantage on perception and survival.
Okay, roll survival.
Fucking mercy, I'll live. Just that quickly.
Who's playing Overwatch?
23.
23.
That makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, you can keep track of the way he's going. So you continue south. Tharnus, you continue on. And
Tharnus, give me a lift.
Tharnus, you'll catch up with him in about 10 minutes. If you
Could-
want to do that.
Could Vaishya not just cast Hunter's Mark? Can you cast it Hunter's Mark again? Can you cast it on me so you can use me as a sort of lamppost between?
Or I could just go, or I can jump on the back of your horse and go with you.
If you're
Two
right
people
now,
on the
then
horse
go
will
for it.
slow it down.
Exactly, I was gonna say like, I'll be at full chat, so if you can try.
It's more the case that I don't want you to go, and if you do go in, go by yourself.
He does not deserve it.
Yeah, sure. On you go. Ross, how much of that stop us from being able to reach him?
So you'll be
Like-
going about the same speed as the tiger, with both of you on it. So you can still see him in the distance,
We can't
but
catch him.
you won't be catching up with him.
What the hell are we doing?
Which
No,
is
I'm the murderer.
So as this is
Why-
going on,
I
Why
will
are
go.
we- why
I
are
will
we
go on my
running?
own. I will go on my
running
own.
your own. Okay. So after 15 minutes, you catch up with him. He's kind of gone off the main path and headed into the brush side of the road. What do you do when you catch up?
Am I pretty much on him right now?
Yeah, you're just coming up alongside now.
I demand him to stop. See how he reacts.
You hear a sort of half tiger roar as he continues on as fast as he can.
I proceed to give chase until I am literally on him and attempt to wrestle him to the ground, trip him up, whatever.
You jumping off your horse?
I'm
Tiger.
can
Are you-
I strafe him with the? I've got a mace in one hand, right? I can strafe and just swing at this tiger as I'm going by.
You could try, yeah.
I am fast. I will attempt to do that.
You'll be at disadvantage, mind you.
I would assume so, but
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I cast on him? Like, what would I be disadvantaged for casting?
It depends on what you're casting. If you're casting anything that needs your hands, then no, because you need to hold on to the reins.
I feel
No,
I'm
you
at a decent
don't.
synergy with my horse right now.
Horse, take the reins.
Put the reins in the horse's mouth. It's like, there you go, go!
Don't be a Dave.
Give me 2 seconds.
Whilst that's happening, I'm going to slightly break off and start
Right.
sneaking, because I can do that at full speed.
I command it like this.
That's only verbal,
Yes.
so that's fine.
What do you want to
I
do?
command him to stop.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. He stops.
So it's actually a creature then.
That Magic Masters.
Yes and no. It kind of is. It is at the moment because technically it's a beast. So, yes.
It's beast, yeah.
Are me and Song just still running?
I'm really confused why we're running.
We're all still running. Those two are ahead of us.
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
you've got s-
Can I? So he stopped, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can I do to apprehend him in some manner? Apart from just beat him into submission with a hammer, which is not really what I want to do right now.
Well,
You have a adventurous pack.
I do.
You have rope.
Can
Oh,
I
come
bind
on.
him?
Tiger.
you can try. You'll need to wrestle him first, though.
I'm in mail armor. I should be fine.
Okay.
You're gonna wrestle the tiger.
So what's the plan?
I will I'll proceed to wrestle the tiger.
Yeah, wrestle the tiger.
Can I place bets with Song on who's gonna win?
You can't see this. What we'll do is a roll initiative because your command will only last one turn.
But I'll be on top of it anyway, right?
But yes, but then he doesn't have to stop. So if you fail your grapple, you can just sprint off again.
But I'm still faster than it on a horse.
But you jump off the horse to grapple it. Unless you're gonna wrestle the tiger on your horse.
That's true. I think I get to roll twice for this, do I not? And
What do you mean?
take the highest because of my shield.
He's right.
Yeah, you do. You get to roll your perception twice, yeah.
And also
Oh,
initiative.
Yes.
So do you want to just roll that now?
Yes.
I'll roll it twice then. Well, it's not going to be that then. That's better.
Did you click your token?
Nope, because I'll do it. You got 15. You
I'll
can put
do
it
it.
in.
That's fine. And he got 16.
One
So,
tiger.
Itcha goes first.
Oh, come
Since
on.
Itcha can't move, Itcha is going to attack you.
Sure.
What is Itcha going to do?
Hang on a minute. He's given the command to stop. Surely that would mean all like attacking, movement, anything is stopped.
Well,
It
no.
says halt. A target does not move and takes no actions.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's it.
So it doesn't do anything. Your
So it
turn.
doesn't do anything.
So it just stopped breathing for the next 6 seconds.
Yeah, but now he can do what he wants.
Guys, what do you think? Should I just hammer it into submission or?
Just bash the head in.
Well, if I could...
Just walk up to it and boop it.
Wrestle the tiger, you know you want to.
You can non-fatally
so you
bludgeon people if you're doing bludgeon damage as well. You can see it's non-lethal.
Can I?
Yes.
Oh, sure, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Cool. So we want to just roll a warhammer.
Yeah.
God. I'm sorry if this kills it, guys.
You do hit. Roll damage. You're doing two-handed, or it doesn't matter. You do 5 damage, which is barely even a scratch on this tiger in front of you.
I'm not attempting to hit it, hurt it. So I'm trying to.
Oh, you still need to get it down to
Eat it.
low hit points before it go
Oh,
down.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So
How?
As a bonus action, can I try and intimidate it to try and keep it attention on me.
You're the only one there.
No, but like in terms of
Oh,
like
is it not
stopping
running
from
away? Yeah, you can shout stuff at him just now. Yeah.
Hey, you Dave.
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 I'll flip it off. I'll flip the tiger
Okay. Right. The tiger growls and then goes at you with his claw.
Cool.
Does that hit you?
Yeah. Don't know.
What's your AC?
What's it? 15. No, I'm AC 20.
Okay.
I
Gonna
have
try
my
again.
shield.
3 hits.
Ow.
And does 4 slashing damage.
Meh.
I wrestle tigers all the time.
Your turn.
Cool. Again, I'll stay with my shield up. I don't really want to drop my guard for this. Oh, come on.
Miss.
Oh wait, I have thunder. What's the thunderclap one? That thunderous smite. What does that do
She's
again?
nearly dead. But he'll-
Can you let me know when I'm about 600 meters away, please?
Oh, that'll be a while.
I don't know, because I know I'm ahead of other people, but I'm behind Tharnis. I don't know where I am in correlation.
Yeah, you're still pretty far away.
I was gonna say we're just not doing anything right now, but running, following.
You
the
guys can
tracks.
go 60 feet per 6 seconds.
Back with me.
Darnus could go, what, 120 feet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the tiger could go 100. So, that over an hour, pretty far.
Do you think we should have brought horses?
Maybe. Maybe.
I bought
Right.
this horse ages ago. This is the first time I've actually used it.
Yep. So you see the tiger come at you again
Mm-hmm.
and try and bite you. Oh, so close. So close. You could have been a weird tiger. It would have been awesome.
Wait. Tiger.
Can I be a were tiger? Can I let it bite me?
Right, am I heading back?
Yes.
We're literally just going at it until somebody arrives.
Well, yep. Apparently so. You
Game
decided to
on,
ride
special
ahead,
tiger.
so this is what happens. Damage. I'll say in another 8 turns they'll arrive. Well, Beisha will arrive, and then another 5 after that, everyone else will arrive.
Oh, come on!
That's been
Why is
generous. You're
Vaishya
probably a
faster?
couple of miles behind by now, to be honest.
Because I instantly started running as soon as I figured it out.
Hang on a minute. I'm a 6 foot freaking. Okay, yeah, whatever.
You still have the same speed.
To be fair, I can attack it as soon as I'm within 600 meters.
True.
But surely you
Can
got
I
a question.
I cast that thing that gives me an extra 2 AC? What's it called again?
Yes.
Bless. What's it? Hold on, what's the spell that gives me an extra 2 AC? Shield of Faith, isn't
Shield
it?
of Faith, yeah.
Yes. Can I use that?
Is that a bonus action?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. You now have 22 AC. Good job. This is going to be the most drawn out combat in history.
Doing exactly what a tank should do.
You
Tank
got no
tiger.
DPS.
I can hit hard, but I have to drop the shield for that. I
The
don't really want to
DPS
do
is coming, don't worry, the DPS is coming.
I'm going to try and bite you again.
that. Is it me again?
Nope, now it's you.
No, it's me now.
Yep.
Is that hit?
Yep. Another 9 damage.
Bosh.
What the fuck, machine?
Right. Now he's going to try and claw you. That's it.
Oh, God.
For 9 damage.
That's fine.
And another claw attack. Misses.
Oop, no, I do not have 2,415 health.
That is true, you do not.
Cool. Keep on swinging, I guess.
Misses.
I misses.
Okay, claw attack again. Oh, a crit.
Fucking
Oh.
crits.
You just
8
dead
damage. You could have been down there. You are very lucky. That's a 1.
Well,
And
I'm on
another
8 damage.
bite.
So I'm on 8. It's
Misses. Yeah, you take another 8 damage, so you're on 7 health. Yeah.
I will lay on hands myself.
Okay.
Gaining, what's that? How much is that?
However
quite a lot,
many
isn't
you've
it?
got sitting. I think it's
That's back to full
5
health,
times
it's
your
back to
level,
full
isn't
health.
it?
Yeah.
Is your points. You're 3rd level, aren't you?
Yeah. 4th, 3rd, 4th.
4th, so you got 20
I'm
points
3rd.
you can use. 3rd, so you've got 15. You can add back
Okay.
on.
15 on the 7, so that's what, 72?
How much is your max? 25 or
28.
something? 28. Okay. Right. Is that your action, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Another claw attack. Missing. Another claw attack. Missing. Harness.
Even hammering.
Hits. Roll damage. 11 damage.
Ooh. Is it dead
You
yet?
crack him in the side. You hear a sharp sound as one of his ribs crack.
Let's try the
Fucking
tank
eat it.
pump.
Do this for all day.
And then he tries to bite you again.
Got-
Oh, he misses just.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh, that's a bite. Whoops.
Me again.
Yeah, you again.
You just stay together, like, that was just the difference because they were all together.
Hits.
Hits.
5 damage. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So, right before your eyes, you see him transform back into. It's like half tiger, half human. He's got like the eyes of a tiger. He's got fur over his hands and arms, and he's got his
Hands of the
claws.
tiger.
But he's very humanoid like now. So he's going to attack you with his scimitar instead.
Okay.
This is
Where do you have the
Hits.
scimitar? Where do you get that from?
Just pulls out of his ass.
4.
apparently.
4 damage.
I had it all along.
Am I there yet?
No. How many turns has it been?
Okay.
Right,
can I
another
just keep-
2 turns.
He must be pretty bludgeoned. Like, how close is he to? Like, can I visibly see on his face the damage done on the
He
tiger?
looks a bit
form
tired
system?
out, but he's still ready to fight.
All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Yep. I can do this all day, mate.
You miss.
That's cool.
This is why you can do it all day.
Claw. Misses. Claw. Misses.
He's got claws now instead of scimitars.
He has both.
What?
He's in hybrid form. You can do both.
Oh, God. Does that 14 hit or miss on the human?
Yep.
Yes, it's not an answer. Does he hit or miss?
That's it. I meant it's
Yep.
a hit. It's a hit.
Okay.
4 damage. Okay.
Right, but one last turn before. All
Yep.
right.
One more time before I arrive.
What? Hits. For 7 damage.
11 health.
And then another claw. Hits
Oh,
again.
sorry, I rolled.
8 damage.
Okay. 4 health.
Oh.
3 health. Sorry, 3.
Darnus. Final
Right,
turn
roll.
before you see Avacia on the horizon. Oh no!
Oh,
You swing with your
perfect.
warhammer. Let go of it as you're swinging, and it flies out your hands.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can I shield slam it?
Avacia, you're
Roll
close enough
initiative
now to
now?
fire, so if you roll initiative,
I get advantage on initiative.
so you get 11. Means you're last in the turn order. Right, so just gonna go at Tharnus again, missing, and missing.
I'll retrieve my hammer.
Your hammer's pretty far away. You're gonna have to run to get it.
How far is it? How hard did I swing this?
Like 10 feet away.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I can pick it up.
Disengage
and then-
first.
Yep.
I have enough. I have 30 movement, right?
Yep.
But I can
As
run
an
and
act-
pick it up.
As an
And,
action, disengage, otherwise you get an attack of opportunity.
Do I? Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it back.
I'll disengage. Run, grab my hammer. Come back to him.
Yep.
And then swing him.
Nope.
Do I do that?
Your action was disengaging.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, Vesha. You are finally there. You're very out of breath. You've been running for a while. What do you want to do?
Fuck you! And shoot him. Actually, no, Hunters mark him first,
You'll have disadvantage,
and then
remember.
shoot him. How far am I?
500 feet. but because he's in close combat with Tharnis, you'll have disadvantage shooting into a melee.
It's worth the risk.
You hit.
What a risk.
11 damage.
Not done yet.
Plus
Please don't kill him before I get here. I want to do something.
3.
Where Vaisha just kills him.
Now, Vaisha,
Yeah.
keep in mind that arrows can kill things. You cannot knock things out with arrows.
I know, but I'm trying to get the attention away from Tharnis.
Lich is still going to go for Tharnis because you're too far away for him to care about right now.
Actually, can I do my movement to go a bit closer?
Yes.
But, so, hang on a minute. How far are the rest of us away from this? Because we seem to be doing very just little subtle.
You're still 4 turns away.
Jeez, the sweet mother he is.
I'm going to use
If
my
I was
final.
8 turns away and 5 turns away, I know how you feel.
What are you doing, Tharnis?
2 seconds. There's a way. I have a healing spell I can use my final day, but final one of the day, but I can't find how much it
Okay.
is. 2 seconds.
That was looking at
Cure wounds, is it? That sounds about right?
Sure, why not? Click it, see what happens.
Cast at what level? Level 1, I'm assuming.
Sure.
7 HP back.
Okay.
And yeah, I can still attack with that as well, can I?
Cure
Mm,
wounds is
touch.
an action.
action, I think,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No.
Fine.
Vaisha.
Wait.
I'm gonna move 30 feet forward, and can I try and do a persuasion?
You can, yes.
Before rolling, Vaisha is gonna shout, Ika, we don't have to keep on fighting. Let's actually just talk this out. If we keep fighting, someone's gonna die here, and we don't want anyone else to die today. Can you pack it in and let's talk like this responsibly?
Trying to negotiate with the
Responsible.
tiger.
It just smirks and says, I think we're well past that, don't you? As he... Actually, will that be a bonus action? Yeah, you've still got an action. Do your thing.
Do your thing.
I'm gonna use it to go another 30 feet forward.
Okay.
I am now 440 feet away.
It just smiles as he hits you with a claw. Oh. Hits you with a claw. Nope. Darnus.
Get back to hammer time.
Oh, a crit.
Suck on my dick.
10
Oh.
damage. You hear another rib crack. As you
Okay,
smash him
so I
in the
couldn't
back.
persuade him to stop, but I somehow managed to give Tharnis criticals. I'll take that.
You distracted him for long enough.
He activated my trap card.
Vaisha.
Just shoot him.
I don't want to kill him. I'm only
Why
gonna
are we
start
killing
doing
him again?
You distract him or heal me or something?
another 60 feet forward and go. Tharnis, I'll only do actual damage to him if he goes any further into killing you.
Okay.
Okay, we've got to be close now. 1 turn, surely.
2. But yeah, I am now 380 feet away.
380. Yep, that's right. But you done all your movement. You done a dash.
Yep,
Yeah.
and I said that thing to Tharnis to go, if he does any more damage and looks like he's about to kill you, I will start doing lethal damage.
Gonna try and claw you again, Tharnis. Oh, a crit.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm boned.
oh 9 damage. Oh,
Do you live?
with
HP.
1 health.
Oh my god.
Another claw attack. Come on. Yes!
He's dead.
Tharnis goes down.
Okay, cool. I'm done.
Hitcha finally takes him down. It only took about an hour.
God, where were you guys?
So,
Well, you know.
Darnus, can you take a death saving throw for me, please?
Sure.
That's one success.
Huzzah.
Bishop. What do you want to do? You see Darnus collapse, having been raked across the chest.
Without hesitation.
It's
Hang on.
plus 5. 11 damage.
You
Another
dead yet?
arrow hits Itcha in the chest. Blood comes out, but he's still up and still fighting. You see him look up at you, Vesha. And then he looks down at Darnus and says, "You're going to wish you didn't follow me." As he hits you with his claw. Advantage, which does 23. For another 7 damage. So you're at -9 now, yeah?
When are we dead?
Me?
Or
Am
are
I?
we not doing that?
He's hitting me.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, I'm at -9.
Yeah. So, there's 2 ways to do this. Now, which way is going to be best? Okay, here's what we'll do. For each hit, you'll take 1 failure on your death saving throws. So you've
Okay.
got 1 failure and 1 success now.
Yeah, sure.
If you take another death saving throw for me. That's a success. Vesha, what do you want to do?
It's just doing the slow motion arrow knock, walking forward, shooting.
Okay. Yeah, it's just currently, like, crouched over Tharnus, just claws at the ready. Eight damage.
Oh.
Another arrow hits Itcha in the arm as he's got his claw in the air. You see it kind of drop to his
I'm
side.
going to fucking end you.
He then turns to you and says, "This will not stop here," as he claws Tharnus one more time. For a crit.
For a crit.
Still only counts as 1 failure though, so you now have 2 failures and 2 successes. Tharnus,
Please don't.
roll the death saving
Wait.
throw.
Wait, hang on a minute. I'd like to say that surely the other guys are back in this.
They are now,
We
yeah,
should-
they're coming over the hill.
At the end of Aisha's turn, they should have been another initiative roll.
Yes, we do that now.
Preferably, so I don't want to die.
So,
I'm telling you this now. I'm pretty certain I'm the only one here that has any healing magic that isn't you.
Oh no.
Do I just start running the other way now?
Oh dear.
So it still stands as it was.
100% of the damage with your
Tharnus, death saving throw, please.
Ah, in your
Oh,
face.
success! Success. So you are now stabilized.
What with how much HP?
With 0 HP. You don't get any HP till you wake up. So your character has 1 death save damage. Yeah, it would have been if he hadn't gone and gotten himself. So what'll happen is your throws will reset back to how they were, but if you keep getting hit, you'll keep getting fails. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Vesha.
How bloody does he look at the moment?
He's pretty bloody, but he's still up, and he still looks like he could run off if he really wanted to, or run towards you and slash your face off.
Well, the trucking tigers.
I'm still about 300 feet away at the moment.
Yep.
How far away are all of us?
Well, let's take into account the fact that you more are all melee. So
Actually, I've got javelins, so I've got some range.
yes, so we'll say you guys are about 100 feet away.
Alright.
What, further behind me, or
Yeah, they came past you. Like you saw them come past a few turns before, but because they're all melee, they weren't really in the combat until they were considerably closer.
yeah, shoot, 19.
Okay.
Stick.
10 damage. Another arrow hits him in the side. He's still up though. Goran, you're 100 feet
Okay.
away. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna tell Vaisha to stay the fuck back.
Vaisha is well and truly back.
You stay right the fuck back. Don't be a Dave. And I'm gonna throw a javelin at it because close range, and you know I'm good like that. So javelin.
Good like that.
Oh, I'm good like that.
That hits. Roll damage.
Hits and rolling damage.
5 damage.
I got
Plus
rage.
2.
Are you raging?
We'll rage.
Okay.
We'll rage. Yeah, rage.
Technically, should have
Aren't you
said that
supposed to say
beforehand,
that
but it's
before?
cool. You haven't played it
yeah.
forever, so I'll let you away with it. Right, so song. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? Let's see what I've
Lullaby.
got.
Tiger's looking pretty haggard now. He's got like 5 arrows in him, a javelin. His side of his chest looks a bit caved in.
Yeah. That's not sounding too healthy, is it?
Nope.
How far away am I from him?
You're 100 feet.
Oh man, there's nothing I can do from 100 feet.
You don't even have your dagger anymore.
Oh my god. Can I? God Almighty! Can I just dash towards them? I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's what I'll do then. I'll do a dash.
Okay. So you're 60 feet closer, so you're 40 feet away.
Yes.
Aaron,
I'm just gonna run.
you're gonna run as well. Okay. So you're
Yeah.
40 feet
Forwards or
away.
backwards.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll run towards the tiger dude.
Cool.
So
You're 40 feet away as well beside
no,
Song.
my speed is 40. So
Oh, so
Don't
you're
I
actually
double it?
20
So
feet
now-
away. That's true.
yeah.
You're pretty close now. It's Edge's turn. He's gonna... He is going to run at Aaron and hit him with his claws. Missing the first one. And he breaks one of his claws off. Trying to hit
Oh
you.
no.
Cool, that'll win.
Keeping
Yep.
that as a souvenir. Keeping that claw.
Arnis, you're fine. Beisha. What are you wanting to do?
I want to shoot.
Okay. That's a hit. Roll damage. 9 plus 6. It's actually just 9.
Yep.
Oh, 10 damage. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Goran.
God, this thing just won't die.
Why won't you go down?
I
How much
imagine.
damage have
I
I
haven't
done?
really.
Just
Yeah.
I've
I haven't-
done 10.
Okay, so I'm what, 100?
20,
A little work out.
28.
I'll let you know you're
39.
close. You are very close now.
Okay, so how far am I actually away from it? 100 feet?
You used your move to move 30 last time, didn't you? So you're 70 feet.
No, I didn't move last time. I
Oh,
just
so
threw a
then you're
javelin.
100. Well, actually, no, you're 80 because he moved 20 forward to hit Aaron.
Okay, so if I move... Wait, I need a bonus action. Can I bonus an attack after movement?
You can use your movement to do 30 and then attack.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll move closer,
Okay.
and...
So you're 50 feet away now.
I don't know, 50 feet. He's a big guy with long arms. And not quite sure he's...
He's not going to be in close combat anyway. If you've got another javelin, you can throw that.
I'm going to use another javelin, I think.
Okay.
I've got 2 more now.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, look at that.
12 damage. Oh, he is so close to dead. There's blood pouring from everywhere. You can see blood
Son
coming
of
out
a
of his
bitch.
mouth. He's half on the ground. Not doing well. Song.
Woo!
That's 71 lethal damage total. Jesus Christ.
I'm still 40 foot away.
Minus 20 because he came 20 towards you, so you're 20 feet
Oh
away.
yeah! Yes, I can run up and punch him.
Yep.
Never heard a guy happier.
I'm just gonna run into him, properly windmilling my arms. I'm just gonna be like, I got this, guys. Don't you
Whirling
worry."
dervish.
Did you eat some
Exactly.
spinach before?
Yeah, on the run. Totally out of breath.
Drip Bard.
I would just like to melee him.
Okay.
Just
Right
for his
in the chops.
insolence.
Roll strength.
Non-lethal melee damage.
Okay.
Kill someone. Yeah.
Roll strength.
Yep.
I can see there being a problem with this.
Yep. Yeah, you miss. Aaron, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna smack him with my quarterstaff, two-handed.
Okay.
It's not lethal though, right?
Non-lethal. Okay. You hit. Roll damage.
Damn, a 13's only.
You knock him out. He falls flat cold. There's still a pool of blood from all the arrows that are coming out. So if you don't do something about that sooner, he's probably going to die of blood loss. But he is unconscious for the moment.
I'm running over to Sarnus and casting
Cough.
Cure Wounds on him.
Cough.
Okay.
Can I take his teeth?
You can.
I see.
And
I'm taking his claw.
while we're doing that, I'm going to call pre-break because I really need to pee. And then we'll come back and see what you guys are going to do with your captured were tiger.
Oh, we should probably tie him up, I guess.
Back in 2
Yeah,
minutes.
I have rope. I can.
I'm going to leave you guys chatting. Catch the chat or whatever. Right then, what have you lot been up to? Semi-plan. Okay. Okay.
And back over his head. You know, the
Gagging and
usual shebang.
gagging. Okay, yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
No, I've not done this before, honest.
This is not something you do on a daily basis.
I'm supposed to be of noble origin as well. It's not really something I would get involved in.
What happens when he turns back into a tiger?
So when he went unconscious, he turned back to human.
Oh, I don't want to take human teeth. They're not worth anything. Turn him back into a tiger.
No.
He does that himself, you fool.
Quick, can we not just get the moon up if he's a were-tiger?
Well, if you take his teeth out when he's a tiger, then they'll turn back to human teeth when he turns back into human.
So what did his claw turn back into? A fingernail
A fingernail.
Yes, kinda.
or a finger?
Mm-hmm.
Take this moment to slap Song. You fool!
What have I done?
Collecting body parts, a bit morbid.
Collecting teeth, you fool.
Can I attempt to stabilize him with medicine or whatever and see if he comes back?
Yeah, if you roll a medicine check.
You need me to roll for it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you stabilize him. And he's going to wake up in 2 hours.
That's
Oh,
plenty
that's
of
good.
time to get him back, right?
Gives us time to transport him then.
Yep. You putting him on the back of your horse and riding back then?
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh God, more running.
No, we're walking.
Oh, we can walk. We can walk back in 2 hours. It's fine. Wait? Where is there Is there some form of medical center where he can have some form of surgery on him to remove these arrowheads?
There's some basic stuff in the guild for, people coming back, having scrapes and
Do
whatever
we have
else.
the skill to use that to a point where we won't murder?
Were we worried about that? I mean, surely we just want to get the information out of him and then like push the arrows in deeper.
I suppose so.
Ah,
I mean, if you guys don't, I will probably crush him. So for
Exactly.
his insolence earlier.
His presence. So we could just drop him out the window. He seems to like jumping out of it enough. I'd imagine. I wasn't there for that bit, but I've heard the stories.
So,
Um,
you
yeah.
guys head back then?
Mhm.
By this point, it's mid-morning. There's a few people out in the squares and stuff, and you hear some hush whispers as you walk past with each on the back of the horse. Looks like word's got around of someone dying in the Adventurers Guild.
They're the worst hushed whispers in the world if we can hear them on the back of a horse.
You're not on the back of a horse.
Alright.
Maybe it was a horse whisper.
Yes.
This
So
horse
Tharnis
must have
is
a
riding the
breathing
horse, and you are all stacked on top of Itcha and the back of the horse.
a really deep horse.
That's what I was in my head. I was like, yep.
Let's just get 5 people on this horse. Oh dear.
So yeah, you see a few sideways glances and some hushed whispers as you walk past in the town, as you make back to the Adventurers Guild.
Compose yourself, Song.
We use the bard to broadcast the fact that we are bringing a murderer to trial and look noble and heroic whilst doing this, and not look like we're just slaughtering people left, right, and center.
Bard,
I feel
sing
that's
us a
bad for our
song
public
about our
image.
triumph.
I'd say before we put him to trial, we interrogate him a bit further first.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Are we actually putting him to trial?
I don't know. We kind
There's no
Murdered.
formal law.
What did this
in the
guy
land.
do? I wasn't here, I'll be honest
Murdered.
with you.
He murdered Hilbo.
Did he actually murder Bilbo? It's like
Yes.
No, Hildo Biggins.
Hildo Biggin. Did he actually
no.
murder Hildo?
Hildo Gibbons.
How do you know how do you know?
well, that's why we need a trial, isn't it?
So you've just chased this poor tiger man down, and then we beat him half to death.
Pretty
use
much.
the-
Fairness, he nearly killed Tharnis.
And to be fair, he did say numerous things about your regret chasing me and
But
such.
didn't you chase him? What happens
Oh.
if he had nothing to do with the murder?
We asked him about the murderer, and then he
We
ran
asked-
away. Just pretty hook, line, and sinker.
If he was innocent, he wouldn't have fled.
Exactly.
But I did.
And he certainly wouldn't have attacked once he'd finished fleeing.
With arrows whilst he held it.
Well, whatever. I don't even care. Let's just go interrogate the guy.
Song's got enough money in his pocket. He doesn't really care. He'd rather go back to gambling.
He can go buy a new dagger.
It's not the same.
It's not. It's not.
So yeah, you get back to the Adventurers Guild. Where do you want to put him?
Do we have stocks? Do we have stocks in the guild?
No.
Oh. Why? Guild leader, buy stocks.
Are there stocks anywhere?
I bought
Um,
stocks in the gambling hall.
There's definitely not stocks in the gambling hall. Unless you go down to the basement, having not paid up.
I was making
your...
a pun on the word stocks.
Stocks and shares.
No.
There's pillars, right? We can just tie him around a pillar or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do, yeah.
Can we waterboard him?
Be aware, there are people all in the main hall of the Adventurers Guild when you bring him in.
We can just tie him to a pillar and some shit. How are we going to waterboard him if we've tied him to a pillar and some shit?
No, if we're taking the high ground, we're not going to waterboard him.
I say we vote. I vote we take the low ground.
I'd say we put him to trial,
We should probably
find out as
roughen
much
up
as
a
we
bit.
can, and we put it up to a guild decision. We want to be respectable here.
Yeah, democracy sounds good.
I vote we stab him in the throat.
Yeah, I vote we kill him.
I suspect that won't help us get any information out from him if we
Well,
stab
okay.
him in the throat.
Okay, maybe not in the throat. In the first.
We interrogate him. We get as much as we can.
We
We
stab
put
him
it
in
up
the
to a
feet
group
first.
decision.
Are we just
Well-
discussing this in front of him?
Uh-huh.
He's unconscious still. Is he
Alright,
still
that's
unconscious?
okay.
He's starting to wake up.
So if we stab him in the feet first and just work our way up the body, it's fine. He'll soon
Okay, let's just take him back.
Can we maim him in some way that makes him ineffective?
talk.
He's tied up. How more ineffective?
No, we've done enough. He's not killing anyone at the moment.
He tried to kill me.
Why?
He apparently killed some Hillbo Biggins.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying he's not killing anyone at the moment.
Okay, I think I'm with Vaisha here. To be honest, let's just. He's too weak to transform back into this stupid tiger thing, so I think he's more than likely going to talk if you interrogate him enough. He'll break.
I say we interrogate him, and then we have a group decision of what we do. If we let him go
Yeah.
free, or if we
That's
kill
why
him,
I
or whatever.
say a guild public trial.
Yeah.
He killed
I'm
one
in
of our
favour of
own.
that.
I think all of us as a guild should decide his fate.
And then we punch him in the throat.
That can happen regardless, no matter what the outcome is. We can punch him in the throat.
Say take his feet. No, stab him in the feet. If you stab him in the feet and then work your way up the body, like stabbing him in the shins, legs.
If you're gonna stab him, you stab him in the Achilles tendon.
Yeah, there. Yeah, that's where you
Put
stab
him in Gnome Dolph's old room. Just put
Lock
him in
him
Gnome
in
Dolph's
there.
old
Where
room.
do you
He'll
think the
talk for
murder
sure.
happened?
Yeah, there's still a body upstairs,
Maybe
which
that's
people have
why,
been
maybe he
wandering in
walked
on
it.
by accident.
Wait, that's it. That's how you get him to break. You put him in the room with the dead body.
But if he made the body,
No, but that's not the. Think about it. If you just killed somebody, like eventually you'd
He's
feel
already
remorse.
investigated the body. Before we found
listen.
everything out, he investigated the body to say, "Yep, that was a beast."
Just-
I
so-
understand what you're saying because the body's gonna rot and stuff, and it'll be unbearable, and it'll feel remorse. But there's also like a broken window there, which you could just jump out of again.
Just board the window up first. We board the window up first, and
His
then we put
favourite
him in
escape
there.
route.
And, board it up, put him in there, and then he'll feel remorse eventually, and he'll talk. It's a foolproof plan. Just do it.
Can we
I'd
maybe
say we
try
tie him up into the
interrogating
main
him
room.
through kindness? Can we like
Tie him
bake
up
him
in the
cookies?
main hall room.
Yep.
We keep it public. That way we are completely transparent. We are not hiding anything from anyone. And it will be a completely democratic and diplomatic endeavour. Once everyone's decided his fate, after a guild vote, we'll get to that stage when we get to it. But until then, let's just take him home. And
Okay.
by that, I mean our home.
Okay.
All right, sounds good to me.
So you take him in, tie him up. There's a few people having breakfast. They don't look too pleased about the fact you're bringing a half-dead person with arrows sticking out of him, but they stay quiet since you're at the front, Vaisha.
Vaisha is gonna... I imagine there's a bit of a stage at the front for announcements.
Yes.
There is
And
now.
Vaisha's gonna stand up and address the guild.
Okay.
For one, I'm sorry for disrupting your breakfast. Hear me out, this will be quick. The man tied before you we found that he killed one of our own. He killed Hilbo, and he nearly killed Tharnus.
You
If
see
wish
a
to
few
stay and
murmurs
continue your
around as you
If
say
you wish
that.
to stay and continue eating your breakfast, fine. But we plan to interrogate him, and then after gaining all the information, putting it up to a guild vote on his fate. If you wish to stay here and continue eating whilst we interrogate, feel free to do so. You're also free to leave at the same time and come back when we make a group decision later on.
Okay. A couple of people get up and they look like angry, like really angry, and you see them kind of start to go towards each other before one of their friends pulls them away and drags them off out this door.
How
What
are
do you
we
want to do?
interrogating him?
Basho, when they call off, goes, and I thank you for your strength.
They roar off around the corner, and one of them kind of looks back and shakes his head as pulling them around the corner.
Flip the guy off and tell him to go be at Dave House place.
Yep.
You simply another Dave hole!
So is the tiger guy still unconscious?
He's still groggy, but he's waking up.
Can I try to intimidate him into telling us stuff?
First thing first, how about we actually slap him awake?
So you've got to wake him up first before you can intimidate.
So yeah, Aaron
He is
goes
awake.
up and tries to intimidate him. And what do you say, Aaron?
I think with that roll, I just kind of do the chicken dance.
Edgar kind of looks at you and goes, What are you doing?" Before his head kind of slumps forward again.
Can they should try to persuade him to just admit everything?
Yeah.
Right. We know you've done it. You've pretty much admitted it yourself. Do yourself a favour and at least redeem yourself one more time. You may walk from this. You never know. Please. Not just for your sake, but for Hilbo's sake. Just admit the truth. Please just tell us.
Don't be a Dave.
Forever joke.
Oh,
Crit fail.
if only I could have had advantage.
You yeah, but that was what you wanted to say in your head. What you actually said was very different and included a couple of raspberries. I don't know why you did them, but you did. Itcha just looks confused, honestly. He doesn't know what's going on right now.
No, we can use this. We can use this confusion.
Now tell us everything before we cut.
Can I just use a more direct approach? It's just like, if you don't tell us what we want, we're going to start from the bottom, work our way up to the top, and if you don't talk, by the time we get to your face, then you're dead. That's it.
Roll intimidation.
Rolling intimidation, where is it? Oh, this might work.
You intimidate the crap out of him. Man, he looks like he is shitting himself. You actually see a lovely line of liquid running down his leg. He breaks down into tears.
And henceforth, you're like a be known as Goran the Wee Bringer.
Actually, wouldn't it be Goran Piss Taker?
But yeah, he says he kind of breaks down and says, "Rasia made me do it. She made me do it. She said he needed to die.
Why?
Whoa.
He didn't tell me his name. He just told me there was a halfling at the Adventurers Guild who needed to die."
How many halflings are there total?
I was gonna say.
Not many. There's only one male, or was one male halfling.
Wait, so that it was just a halfling. That was all that was said.
It was
No
like
name.
there was a brief description plus the fact he was a halfling. So that's
there
what
was
so
no
he didn't
name.
know the name, which is why when Vesha asked him earlier on if he knew Hildo, he said no.
So this begs the question: was there another halfling that the target was,
He was given a description,
and that was just happened to match? Okay. Now what?
He's quietly sobbing. Puddle forming under his left boot.
now unless
Doesn't
you want him
smell
to keep
great.
intimidating, unless you want to keep him intimidating, what else do you know?
Just that's all I know. She said that if I did this, we could run away together, and she would steal our husband's money, and we would go and live lavishly somewhere.
I punch right next to his head and yell at him, I know you know more than that.
Roll another intimidation.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, 22 is pretty high, so he's pretty much telling you everything right now.
I was gonna say I got a pretty good
He
intimidation.
shouts, his voice cracking a bit. I don't know anymore.
Who turned you into a were-tiger? A druid? What?
I've been a shapeshifter for as long as I can remember, really now. I was bitten when I was very young.
Bitten by a tiger.
Another were-tiger.
Can I get him to bite me so I'm a were-tiger?
It doesn't work like that.
It does work like that, but anyway.
It does work like that.
It
No.
works exactly like that.
He has to be a were-tiger in order to actually turn someone into a were-tiger.
He is a were-tiger.
He has to be in
But
tiger
not right now, he's
form.
not.
He's a were-tiger in person form.
Yes, but he has to actually be in his tiger form to transfer
Does
the
he?
were. Yes.
Well, none of you would know this. Unless you roll to find out.
Metagaming just shit.
Sorry.
Okay.
Aisha, you know
Well-
a little bit about were-tigers because they're still rare where you're from, but there is next to none here. So you know a little bit more. You've heard bedtime stories about them when you were a young'un.
Wouldn't
Cal?
Tharnus be
Are
a
you
were-tiger
local?
now because he got bit?
He didn't get successfully bitten.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, guys,
He
my
was
back.
clawed at anyway.
Aaron, you might have heard a couple of stories as well, but not as much as Vaisha, since you didn't originally come from there. You just kind of went through on your adventures.
I'm
Right.
just going to bluntly ask, are you even local? Are you from this continent?
Not originally.
You're like some racist. You know, tell him to get back to his own country.
Things make more sense.
Yeah, because you don't exactly get tigers wandering around here.
I'm going to need to do a bit more research, but
Yeah, so he says he's from Shale.
From Shale, eh?
Hmm.
which part of the kingdom?
The west part.
Ross is desperately looking up Shale.
Yeah, I know, he's shifting around my sheet.
I am shifting around your sheet. Trying to figure out what the name of it was. He's from a place called Gravel in the west.
Gravel in the west, eh?
Yep.
I'm not quite sure. That's where I'd want gravel.
Or Gravel. Yep, that makes
So
more sense.
literally, this guy's just like
He
my mistress wanted me to go and stab up some halfling, and we're gonna run off with the money.
Yep.
Does he know he only had one gold piece on him?
Well, it wasn't his money, it was her money, because she is the wife of a nobleman.
Why did she want the halfling dead?
You don't know that.
Well, where is she? Where is she?
That's
Tell
what
us.
we should try and
we
find
know
out.
we know where she is, and we'll
Oh,
go
right.
find her afterwards.
Oh,
but
sorry,
we're dealing
I
with
was
him
busy
first.
contemplating human teeth. All right,
They're
Let's
not
do-
worth anything, Song.
let's go find her. Let's leave this chump tied up and let's go find her.
No, we
Find
need
her
to
later.
we need to put this guy on trial first.
Yes.
We don't have enough information on the motivation for him just finding a halfling that seemed to match the description that he was given.
He
His
Was he-
motivation was he's in love with a
With the-
woman.
With that,
I mean-
right.
he killed
He's
someone
doing-
and he attempted to kill Tharnus as well.
He's essentially in love, and he's willing to do whatever it is to elope with this lover. am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. You're
No,
probably right.
she says, am I wrong to the were tiger?
Yes.
So I'm
Yes,
wrong.
you're wrong.
Is that yes, I'm wrong, or yes, I'm right?
Wait, what was the question?
We're trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out.
Can I smack him?
You're essentially doing this because you're in love.
Yes.
Guilty.
He
We gotta
says
kill him.
with there's like bogies streaming down his face. His eyes are welling up again. Got drool down his face. It's not a pretty sight.
Can I use prestidigitation to clean his face?
Yes.
I shall.
She's going to be nice to him before we, put him on trial.
It's just his face is disgusting.
Aisha is going to go and gather up all the guild members that are in Mortheim.
Okay. It is done.
And
10 minutes later. You go up to the roof and sound the horn.
Awooga. Awooga.
Somehow it makes all those noises instantaneously.
It's a good horn.
Yep.
New horn, who this? But yeah, when everyone arrives, Vaisha will go. The member before you, who has admitted to his crime of killing Hilbo, one of our own, has attempted to murder Sarnas and is guilty on all accounts.
I almost died.
I thought it was cruel.
And I put it before you, the Adventurous Guild of Mortheim, to decide his fate.
Okay.
How do we vote?
If you find him to be not guilty and to be set free, raise your hand and say "I" now.
Aye.
So there's 9 people with an 80% chance. Da-da-da.
He's going to do some maths. I'm not voting for him to be alive.
I know.
He's just got to do 9d10.
We still.
They all vote guilty.
Wow. Hang on, an 80% chance? What are you talking about?
Well, as long as it's above 20
Oh,
Yeah.
I see, sorry. An 80%
Yeah.
chance of him...
of voting guilty
The
because of the evidence.
Right, sorry.
Then,
Just
as
the
the
rest
guild
of us.
as a guild leader, I hereby decree that you, Ikao, are guilty and sentence you to the highest punishment here. And
You got the death penalty here.
Death by gore and axe.
Vaisha's going to do it herself as guild leader.
So you go and get a sword especially made for it called Ice.
I was just going to pull out one of my short swords
Ah, that works too, I suppose.
and just slit his
Smack him around.
jugular.
Okay,
Let's save the
he kinda-
ceremony. This guy doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
as the blood roads down his neck and then he slumps forward. Blood still pouring.
Fatality.
How much do I know about were tigers? Do I know that if he bites me I turn into one?
You've
Quickly,
heard
get
stories,
him to bite you.
but now he's dead, he can't bite you.
Chomp,
Can I
chomp
just
his
try
mouth
and put my arm in? Can I put my arm in his mouth and make him bite me?
No.
You're stopped by multiple guild members before you do such a thing.
You infect your arm and die of sepsis 3 weeks later.
Vaisha's
So-
just going to address the guild and go, do with the body what you like. And just sort of sit down on the steps.
So, after that, a few of the
Throw a
members come
rocket.
up,
Body?
take
What
his
was that?
body down, and go and dig a ditch for him, chuck him in it, outside the city walls.
In an unmarked grave.
Wow.
I feel like I should be the responsible, crazy 6-foot guy and console Vaisha. Try to calm her down. Make her feel
You're
better
only
about
6
herself.
feet.
I'm tall enough.
You're not that much taller than Vaisha.
Holy shit! But no, you know, I walk up, sit down. That you did what you had to do. You know, killed one of our own, almost killed Tharnis as well. There was no other option.
And it's still not over until we deal with her.
No, but in time, we'll deal with her. For now, let's just take a moment to rest.
Let's play some ale pong.
Before we do that, I think as a guild, we all raise a glass for Hilba.
Agreed.
Rip.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, only like 2 people knew him.
You get a tiny tankard for Mimi, and she raises it.
Oh, what is going on?
Little tiny thing. Oh.
Also, Vaisha's gonna go sort of down to the basement, grab a hammer and chisel, and start making a wall for the dead.
That's
It's a good
Taking a
idea.
somber tone.
That's gonna be a long ass job. I mean, surely adventurers die every week, isn't that the whole, risk
True.
reward thing?
True, but they deserve to be remembered.
On a wall in the basement.
But that wall can be transferred to a much larger wall on the outside as soon as it gets too long, or
How many deaths are you predicting?
She's not thinking straight. She's thinking in the moment with emotion.
Can we just make like a Microsoft Word document? That seems easier.
No.
What's a Microsoft?
What is it again? Oh dear.
Actually, no. Before Vaisha does any of that, she's gonna grab the body of Hilbo and make him a marked grave. We
Sounds
kind of left him in the room.
Yeah, we haven't had a funeral for him. He's just
There's
Oh.
plenty of grease in there. I'm sure we could just set the room on fire.
Just slide him out.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
That sounds
song. I think at his funeral, it's time for your song.
I didn't know the guy. How am I meant to sing of his achievements? Currently,
knew
my
his
song
rat.
would be like, Hilbo, I met you after you died. Your blood stained the floor, and now you're on a wall.
I think all he was known for was for getting rid of some rats from a basement.
Yeah.
Literally his greatest.
Which he
life
actually just tamed and brought with him.
achievement. He just tamed a rat instead.
Yep.
Wait, this is the rat he was trying to get rid of from the basement?
Yep.
Yeah.
You never quite figured that one out, but yes, that's what that was.
One rat.
Yep.
Wow.
Here I am trying to be sentimental, and you bastards make jokes.
We all deal with pain in our own ways.
Seen some shit, man. I've seen some shit.
All right, I'll tell the tale of Hilbo wherever I go. I'll sing his song of taming the rat.
Mimi
But the rat
squeaks, as
still
you say.
lives
Yep.
in your pocket.
Pocket rat.
Yep, pocket rat.
So he's like
Or
the
we
Pied
can
Piper.
make that like a kid's toy.
I don't think the guild's gonna start selling souvenirs just yet.
It can be a front to an underground, I don't know, more mafia-esque business that we would run.
What, the rat?
It's like a toy store. No, we have a toy store that sells souvenirs for the Adventures Guild.
Oh, I see.
We just have nothing but grease shirts.
Yep.
Oh god.
Alright, so you have a nice funeral for Hildo. Mimi sheds a few tears. And, yeah. Aisha, you can let the castle guard know, well, Mortheim's guard know, and they can go and arrest the noble for you, or you can deal with it yourself, your choice.
Shit got personal. I'm letting the guard know as reinforcement.
Okay. Are you taking anyone else with you?
Tharnis and Goran.
Okay.
Thanks.
Are you going?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Alright, so you guys head into the more noble district up by the castle.
I'm gonna say this. To be fair, I can't imagine Song wanting to go.
Song's already
Song
back
will
at the
go-
gambling house.
Yeah. Song will go with the group. Song likes the group. You know.
I
Song
can just
doesn't want
watch
to
the
end up on
door.
a wall.
I'm
Song would rather be at home gambling his money away. Git.
He's got a high sense of self-preservation. You know.
He's also a Dave.
Wow. How rude.
Oh.
At
Oh.
least he's a Dave and not a Steve.
Steve. Oh, don't.
Goddamn Steve from accounting.
Never trust him.
So, the three of you, plus anyone who wants to tag along, head up to the Noble District with some of the castle guard. And the head of the guard comes with you because since you're arresting a noble, he wants things to kind of try and keep things settled, hopefully.
Hey, it's a noble woman to another noble woman.
True that. So you head up to the house. One of their servants opens the door. What do you say?
Excuse me, we'd like to talk to the lady of the house, please. We have an important matter to discuss.
Oh, that's way more polite than what
Lady
I was gonna say.
Racia. One moment, please.
Son of
She disappears off into the house.
What was the
Do we have
lady's
any
name?
guards
Sorry.
around, like, any of the, around the perimeter of the house by any chance?
Sorry?
Do you have any guards around the perimeter of the house by any chance?
Not unless you tell them to.
I do say so.
Okay, they start making their way around. Two of them. There's one left with you, who's the captain of the guard. The other two go around the back. The servant comes down and says, Lady Rucia is in the study. She will accept you there. And motions for you to come inside.
I give a polite courtesy and go thank you and follow her in.
Okay. She leads you through a long hallway, which is very lavishly decorated. There's portraits of a man you haven't seen before, which you assume to be Esath. And
Is the name familiar to me by any chance after the encounters I've had with the mayor? Because he has given me...
you heard the name, but not much more than that. You know he owns a few businesses, and he has part of the woodland village that does all the foresting up northeast. You know he owns part of that as well, but you didn't know what he looked like. So
Good, I'm not familiar with this nobleman because I haven't robbed him.
yes, that's true. That'd be fun. But yeah, so you head that way towards the end, take a right through a large gold-lined door, which leads you into the study, where she's sitting with a cup of what you assume to be some kind of tea. It's slightly shaking in her hand as you walk in.
Madam,
Good day. What can I do for yourself and our esteemed captain of the guard?
we're here to place you under arrest.
She gasps, the cup dropping out of her hand, hitting the floor, smashing into pieces. You can see the tears starting to come down her face and her eyes saddened as she puts them into her hands.
She puts her eyes into her.
Yep, she takes her eyes out and puts her in her hands. I meant her face into her hand. Shut up. I was trying to be descriptive.
It was
Ruining the
lovely.
moment.
It was lovely, very visual.
I know. I tried.
Whilst I'd like to, feel sympathy for what you're doing, we've had a full confession over your planned murder and theft that you plan to partake. We've had a full confession.
All you hear is sobbing through her hands. She doesn't look up as you continue speaking.
She'll lean over to the captain of the guard and go, may you?
He walks up, takes her by the shoulders, pulls her up, and starts to lead her out of the house. Her wails being heard throughout the house. You can see the multiple servants looking in through the door as you turn around.
I follow behind the captain of the guard.
Okay. She doesn't have a whale hanky.
All of a sudden, you walk out the mansion, and you see nothing but a fire whale bursting through the sky.
He is a werewhale. I didn't tell you that. But,
That's very useful.
yeah.
She's quite literally a whale lord.
So, the captain of the guard takes her out and leads her up towards the castle where they have a jail cell for her. Is that where you want her to go? Anything you want to say on the way up?
No, Vaisha will be completely silent and follow Captain of the Guard all the way there,
Okay.
and until she's in a cell.
She ordered the murder, right?
Yeah.
From what you've been told,
So-
yeah.
So isn't she as guilty as the person who did the murder? Shouldn't she also be put to death?
She hasn't had a trial yet, though.
Okay, after
And
the
because
trial,
the
she's
castle
guilty.
guard's involved, it'll be a more official trial. With Itcha, because he
more
was
official than let's stab her dead.
well, the thing with Itcha is because he's part of the Adventurers Guild, there's another set of laws for guilds,
Right.
compared
Right,
to
okay.
citizens. So because she is a citizen of Mortheim, she goes through the mayor and the castle guard, and then rather than a purely guild decision.
Right.
Ah.
Okay.
Which basically means we can't stab her in the throat.
Exactly, yes. Otherwise, you might be arrested as well. Yeah.
This is why I'm being nice, polite, political, not going stab the bitch.
Can I bring back my character Gnomedolf so that I can stab her and then just never play him again?
No.
No, because I'd be forced to stab Gnome Delph.
I think all of us would want to kill Numdelf before we go anywhere near.
Gnome Duff appears, he just greases the woman and leaves.
I'll let you light the match. Yeah, okay.
So, a day passes, and the mayor takes her to trial, where she is found guilty and hung from the neck until she is dead.
Huzzah.
Wow.
That's a bad way to go. Damn.
Yes.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
0 to 100 real quick.
You're contacted by the captain of the guard, Vaisha, who tells you that it was her who had arranged for the crops to be destroyed in Sullivan, as she didn't want her husband to still be around this town. She hated the town. She hated Mortheim. Didn't want anything to do with it. Her next move was to try and remove some of the profitability of the forestry up north, so that her husband wouldn't be making any money whatsoever, and they would have to go back east, which is where they were from originally.
So what happened to our house?
Our house is sitting there, which is now for sale for a pretty
Dibs.
penny. Like 10 grand. Have you got 10 grand?
I have a
I'm working
tower.
on
I
it.
do actually have a lot of money, but I don't have 10 grand. I do have a lot of
I
money.
have
Get
5 gold pieces.
Good
Can I
job.
get contacted by
And I
the
bought
husband
that.
at all?
Not he wouldn't come to you because he's pretty shamed. He's you see the house getting packed up quite soon after, and you don't see anything in.
Can I use my nobility to speak to the people who are in charge of the house and ask that we procure it for the Adventurers Guild until further notice?
They say that it's already been sold to the town, so the mayor currently has control of it. So you need to speak to him.
Damn, I can't be property mogul this game.
You already have a
Give me
tower.
This is Monopoly.
Give me a couple of sessions.
I'd like
Can
to
I-
build 4 houses on it, please.
Take out
At
a
a, ho-
loan.
at a hotel.
And a hotel. Hey, I landed on free parking. Do I get a free 10,000 gold?
No, there is no parking in Mortheim. So
Where do I
yeah,
put my horse?
that is the end of a weird chapter in Mortheim.
Weird.
I wrestled
Hopefully,
a tiger.
yeah, you did
There
wrestle
was
a
a lot
tiger.
of tiger
I
fighting.
tried to
What
get
a
a
tiger
dead
for you.
tiger to bite me.
And we
So-
spent most of it running.
Did make most of it running. Yep. Mhm.
That's true. There was a
Yep.
lot.
Everyone
of
here's seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right? The scene when he's running up the hill.
Yeah, it's pretty much that for about 3 hours. So, thanks everyone for playing. Appreciate it.
Cool.
We shall do our shoutouts and all the usual things. We shall start with Goran, or Pixel Dragon,
hi.
which I will change to your lovely screen. There you are. Will appear. Hi. Oh, and we're playing GTA 5 next Wednesday together with Mr. Craigie. All the things. Oh, you're muted. Oh well. Your shout out didn't work. Ha It's because there's chat audio. There you go. Now you can be heard. You're fine.
What? Oh my days. I blame you, Ross.
Right, let's try that again. Let's go over to Dragon.
Oh hi. Now you can hear me because somebody didn't. Oh, you're an idiot. Yeah.
So Dragon, who are you?
So yes, I stream. I do things on the Twitch with this guy and some other guys, Craig, who introduced me, and usually Tuesdays and Fridays, sometimes over the weekend. We're playing again some GTA on next Wednesday, as Shadow just said, because you couldn't hear me, because he's a dope. Love you, really. Anyway, yes, come over, say hi, lurk, whatever it is you do. Thank you very much. The entire game.
No, the chat audio and the desktop audio are two separate things. I didn't put the chat audio in. So, Chronos Euphoria. Why don't you give a bit of shout out? You'd like to?
Hi, I'm Chronos Euphoria, and I'd like to shout out a good friend of mine, Newbie Spud. He streams occasionally on twitch.tv/newbiespud. He does monthly one-shots with his Patreons, as well as occasionally different kinds of gaming. I recommend checking him out sometime.
Awesome. Thank you, Arbo11.
Yes, I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and I used to do every day, so the thing is wrong. I don't do it anymore.
You really need to work on this.
What he did.
Yeah, I do. So I stream a lot, and I kind of just stream whatever.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He's a whatever variety streamer.
I've got the right links
Yeah.
at least. Aoka. Otherwise known as
Hello.
Aoka TV.
Yeah, I recently invested in a new computer to stream a bit more efficiently than what I did last time. Because last time I had the tendency to just stop my computer halfway through streaming, which was a bit shit.
Yep.
So yeah, I now have a new computer. And in fact, my first stream in a long time will be me building the computer. So if you want to watch or want to learn something about how to build computers, then join in. Might appreciate that. Might ask some questions, and hopefully give me some pointers on cable management, because I still can't get that done right. Nobody can get cable management done right. But yeah, apart from that, I stream just anything and everything, really. Mostly stuff like Armored Warfare. But yeah, anything. Come to say hi.
Awesome.
Shadow.
Yeah,
It's seamless.
I did.
It's seamless.
Blue Weasel.
Hello. I'm just waiting to see what my screen says before I say anything. There we go. That's pretty much almost exactly correct. I do stream 3DS games. I haven't been because of Christmas and New Year's and such, but I'm going to be getting back into that in the new year. I do play D&D quite often with Shadow Sun, and I do occasionally sing, but not today. There wasn't much to sing about. Mostly running and,
Two out of breath from running to sing.
Two,
That's
two
what
out
it
of breath from running to sing, but I will make sure that next time I have a song ready for everyone. So.
Awesome. So that is everyone. So thank you everyone for playing.
Thank you for DMing.
Thank you.
Good fun.
for
We'll
having me.
we'll try and get some more organised.
Yeah.
I got claps. I like claps. That's great. Yeah. But yeah, we'll try and get some more organised. Hopefully, Mr. Craigie will join in soon as well. Perhaps even a quack lad. Be awesome. But yeah, thanks for coming out.
Chat to you about DMing as well,
And
Ross.
DMing as well. Yes, we'll need to set up an adventure. And we also, I still really need to do this, is set up an adventure in another game type. So that'll be good. So, I will be back myself on Sunday playing some more Stone Hearth. That should be good fun. And this will be back next week. So, thank you very much for coming, and thank you everyone for playing, and thank you to myself for DMing. Goodbye, everyone!
Bye.
Ta-ra.